Hello, everybody. Christine, glad to see you. I'm glad I'm gonna have you come up tonight. Welcome, everybody to Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Miss Chewy in Sweet Home, Alabama. I don't care what anyone says or where you live or your past and how you were raised. A mother's love is unbreakable bond. Walk on water before you judge anyone. Amen, Sweet Home, Alabama. Cricket Arrow! I'm sorry, I just needed to get that off my chest. And Daisy, I would be a member, but my identity was sold in last year online, so I don't use anything to do with the bank accounts. Just know I support you, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sweet Home Alabama, and also the Wells family as well. Okay, thank you so much. Can Tree, Robin, Lucky Girl, Christine, Angela, MC Lick, Amy, Hillbilly 29, Tracy, Nora Woods, Amy, Diana, Lucky Girl, Sarah, MC Lick, um, Robin, Cool Gamer, Tracy Thompson, um, Diana Parker. Let's see what else we got here. Bella Star, Cindy C, Carly, um, Michelle Davis, Wise Old Lady, Robin Tom, Lisa Davis. Lady 7 Up, baby. I hope you're feeling better. She's not doing so well. Matthew, Rocker Girl, Zigzag. Welcome, everybody. Let me put the link out for Christine or anybody that wants to come up tonight. Hey, Lucky Charms. I said Lucky Girls. Lucky Charms. Hey, Laura Jean. Welcome, everybody. Diamonds Creations. Come up, Christine, because I'm going to be playing your video that you made about Candace and how she feels about her baby girl. Hey, Pippa. And I think Christine did a very good job at making that video. I just come across it and I was like, that's awesome. That is awesome. So let me see if I can pull it up here right quick. It's back. We have a lot of conversations, but it's back a little bit further on. So, but I want y'all to see this because she took everything that Candace has said and put it in a video to show that how much Candace loves her baby. Because there's so many haters on the YouTube streets, especially today. People was sending me messages left and right, like this is saying this, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even care because you know what? The people on my channel matters the most. The people who follow me knows my heart and loves me, and I'm not going to play into any other people. If they want to be haters and they want to make bash videos, then that's them, but I'm not going to address it or even watch it. Here it is. I'm going to pull this up real quick before Christine, are you coming up? Come up, Christine. Give me 15 minutes. Well, I'm going to go ahead and play this video, you guys, because it really lets you know how much Can loves her baby girl. Um, she does. That's right, Daisy. You can watch or listen to haters. You know, I have my family in here. Hey, Misty Ray. In here, and the people that follow me and support me is all that matters. If these hate channels wants to stay over there on these channels that make up stuff randomly, then that's them. But what we do over here, we're not going to worry about it. Hey, my three sons. Angel Loader. Let me pull this up. Candace is in the chat with us, off and on probably. But I want you guys to see this because I thought this was pretty beautiful. And I want y'all to hear this because Christine did a great job. Y'all always know Christine does a great job, y'all. This is the best thing to do. Haters hate being ignored. Hey, Michelle Davis. Hey. So let's go ahead and play this, guys, while we're waiting on Christine. Christine did such a good job.
Love her because she's so beautiful and so outspoken and just so wonderful to the whole world. I always pray that somebody would take me and let Summer go.
Oh, I know.
I sit here and I blame myself. I blame myself. I always have and always will. And I'm like, what if I would have went in the house with her and played with her? What if I would have done this different? What if I done that different? I always blame myself. I always have and I always will.
Like I was like a drone or something. It was kind of odd, but she was just running in the field with that Johnson grass. It was a beautiful summer day, and she was just running and laughing like she had just big smile on her face like she always does. And it's just like I kind of flew by her and then flew up into the air, and I was looking back, kind of looking down on her a little ways from a distance, like I was like a drone or something. It was kind of odd, but yeah, in that sense, but it was beautiful. She got a beautiful smile with her. She was running and it brings tears in my eyes thinking about it. The dream that I had, I'll just go ahead and tell you, I was at a construction site, but this was a commercial construction site. And I haven't done commercial since I left Houston, but this had these real big steel studs in it, and the day was just it was more beautiful than any day I've ever seen in my life. It was like perfect, and this building I in was beautiful, and I was working on it, and Summer was sitting there on the floor playing with her dolls or something, and she was dressed beautifully. I've never seen her so more beautiful, and it just the dream was like heaven, I guess you could say. And I said, Summer, where were you? And she says, down the road, and it was just like a perfect, beautiful dream, that I can't explain. I haven't had no other dreams since whatsoever. And then Candace's dream is that they were fishing, her and Summer, and she caught a fish, and she was really super happy, and she reeled it in, she'd give it huggies and kisses and let it go, and that was the end of her dream. And but yeah, and then had a woman in Florida contact me, said that she had a dream, and she said something about take care of Yucky, and make sure you tell Daddy take care of the dogs and stuff. And the woman's asking me, what does Yucky mean? And I says, that was her dog named Lucky. She couldn't say Lucky, so we called it Yucky. And that's how they got his name, and she couldn't pronounce it Lucky. And a woman in Canada had a dream that she was sitting there on a bench with her, a swing on a porch. She says, can I tell you a secret? She says, I miss my daddy. I used to stroke her hair and tell her I love her. And I told her that's what I used to do all the time.
Okay, Christine, after this song, is that one okay? Can you come up, Christine? I didn't know there was music added onto it. There's another one that I want to play that just has Candace talking about that she clipped Candace talking about Summer and how she missed her and everything. I want to show that one too. Let me see here. Because it's got all the stuff that where Candace cried before over Summer. I might have to go to your thing to find that, Christine. But I want y'all to see this because everybody said she didn't cry when Summer went missing, which is a damn lie. And this video shows it that she cried over her baby. Hang on. There's so much chit chat in here. You can't. Yeah, Can's in it. She's going to be in and out of here tonight, but maybe this is it, Christine. Okay, here it is. I'll bring this one up. Hang on. Christine does such a good job.
And just so wonderful to the whole world. I always pray that somebody would take me and let Summer go.
Oh, I know.
I sit here and I blame myself. I blame myself. I always have and always will. And I'm like,
Hey, Nay.
what if I would have went in the house with her and played with her? What if I would have done this different? What if I done that different? I always blame myself. I always have and I always will.
Like I was like a drone or something. It was kind of odd, but she was just running in a field with that Johnson grass. It was a beautiful summer day, and she was just running and laughing like she had just big smile on her face like she always does. And it's just like I kind of flew by her and then flew up into the air, and I was looking back, kind of looking down on her a little ways from a distance, like I was like a drone or something. It was kind of odd, but yeah, in that sense, but it was beautiful. She got a beautiful smile with her. She was running, and it brings tears to my eyes thinking about it. The dream that I had, I'll just go ahead and tell you, I was at a construction site, but this was a commercial construction site. I haven't done commercial since I left Houston, but this had these real big steel studs in it, and the day was just it was more beautiful than any day I've ever seen in my life. It was like perfect, and this building I in was beautiful, and I was working on it, and Summer was sitting there on the floor playing with her dolls or something, and she was dressed beautifully. I've never seen her so more beautiful, and it just, the dream was like heaven, I guess you could say. And I said, Summer, where were you? And she says, down the road, and it was just like a perfect, beautiful dream, that I can't explain. I haven't had no other dream since whatsoever. And then Candace's dream was that they were fishing her Summer, and she caught a fish, and she was really super happy, and she reeled it in, she gave it huggies and kisses and let it go, and that was the end of her dream. And but yeah, and then had a woman in Florida contact me, said that she had a dream, and she said something about take care of Yucky, and make sure tell Daddy take care of her dogs and stuff. And the woman's asking me, what does Yucky mean? And I says that was her dog named Lucky. She couldn't say Lucky, so we called it Yucky, and that's how they got his name. And she couldn't pronounce it Lucky. And a woman in Canada had a dream that she was sitting there on a bench with her, a swing on a porch. She says, can I tell you a secret? She says, I miss my daddy. I used to stroke her hair and tell her I love her. And I told her that's what I used to do that all the time.
Okay, there's one with Christine that I'm going to go to hers, and it's beautiful, and it shows I hope it don't upset Candace. I know she's in here, but it shows Candace crying, the real Candace, when Summer first went missing. She put it in a collage. Let me see which one. She said she's going to be up in 15 minutes. Auntie Sherry, are you up here? I don't know which one it was, though. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. But it was really, really good. Rear video of Candace. Here it is, y'all. And I don't know if there's any music or anything on it that's copyright, but I'll take it off after. Hey, Life's a Dance. Hello. I just wanted to just kind of give people, since there's so many attacks today on the YouTube streets, I want to give people the real facts and what really went on when Summer first went missing. And Christine did a great job about this. She did a great job.
Candace, I'm going to have to ask you some hard questions. I told you this. Did you do anything to Summer?
No.
Do you know what happened to Summer?
No.
Do you know who took Summer?
No.
Anybody in your family involved with this?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
And, people are always going to point their fingers to people closest to somebody. It's just the nature of how it goes. What do you got to say to those people?
I don't know what to say, but they're wrong.
Why are they wrong?
Because I had nothing to do with this.
Remember me in a Bible cracked and faded by the years. Remember me in a sanctuary filled with silent prayer. And age to age and heart to heart, bound by grace and peace. Child of wonder, child of God, I remember you. Remember me. Remember me when the color of a sunset fills the sky. Remember me when you pray and tears of joy fall from your eyes. And age to age and heart to heart, bound by grace and peace. Child of wonder, child of God, I remembered you. Remember me. Remember me when the children leave their Sunday school with smiles. Remember me when they're old enough to teach, old enough to preach, old enough to lead. And edge to edge and heart to heart, bound by grace and peace. Child of wonder, child of God, I remember you. Remember me.
Age to age and heart to heart, child of wonder, child of God.
Remember me.
Age to age and heart to heart, child of wonder, child of God.
Okay, guys, I wanted you guys to see that. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. So many people has said that Candace didn't cry and didn't grieve over Summer. So many things get twisted and so many things get turned. And I wanted you all to see for yourself that this woman has been in pain from the beginning. And you've seen how she loved on her boys. Yeah, she loves her children. It just hurts me that to see people just rip her apart. Today has been real bad on the YouTube streets. I wish each hater could feel the pain of just one of Candace's day. Can's day. We love you, Candace. Yes, ma'am. We do. And I think Christine did a really good job of doing that because I feel like people needs to see that. She opened up on here and told her story. And because she did, So many people had ripped her apart over that and twisted it and turned it. You guys, it's a scary world out here to think about how people twist things and turn it. And I'm sure each and every one of y'all has had a scenario where someone's lied on you or took something you said and twisted it around and said something different to do their agenda. Hey, Laura P. To be fair, they have contributed to this twisted mess themselves. Well, be the bean. I think when this first happened, everything just happened so fast and it was just so tragic, and I think that that's why things happened the way they did at first. I really do. Yes, people does need to see her side. People needs to see that she's a very loving person and she's not the person that everybody says that she is. Candace, I hope you feel just how many truly love you and Dawn. Thank you, Misty Ray. A father donated, yet the mom carried, which is the hardest. I guess, Auntie Sherry. But from now on, my channel is not going to focus on haters anymore. Or if other channels, hello, Molly, go heavier. Hey, BM. If other channels wants to bash us, then I don't want to know about it. I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to address it. I'm moving on with our channel, and I'm going to continue to support Summer and to support Candace and Dawn and until this little girl's found. I do think that it's good that that there's more attention that's brought to this. You just got back, Miss Candace. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Stephanie. But yeah, I think that there's been a lot more attention, and maybe law enforcement will get off on the ball again because things were fading away slowly on this case. All these other cases was taking more priority. Yes, life is the dance. Ignore them. You went to the store, Candace. Aw. Hey, Sassy Gigi. Can done more with her kids than my parents did with me. Yeah, she took her kids everywhere. Make no mistake, them kids love their mommy. Summer was the light of their eyes. Just like Don said on an interview last night, that Summer was everything. Uh, Donnie on shares right now. Okay. Hey, puppy love. Um, Crooked Arrow. But yeah, um, I just feel like that, she took them babies everywhere. Summer was the light of her life. And Dawn's life. Those babies got to see some beautiful places. They did. I didn't get to see those kind of places. And everybody talked about their house. Well, I thought their house was a hell of a lot better than when I grew up. And a lot of people in Eastern Kentucky. I mean, it ain't about how much money you have, it's about how happy you are. That's the most important thing. Ada said, thank goodness she took so many pictures. Yes, she did. Hey, Our Life Matter, how are you? Jinkies was supposed to do a live tonight, but I didn't want to wait on her. Hey, Robin Ann and Chrissy Sierra. Dudley looks tore up on Cher's channel right now. Huh? Fighting with Dawn. What? Candace, if I ever get to meet you in person, I will give you a big hug. I've seen a hell of a lot worse houses. Yeah, me too. Yes, today has been one of those days where they have totally took everything and twisted it around and turned it upside down and everything else. So yeah, definitely, it's one of those things. Oh hell. Okay, y'all. We've got to do something. I hope I don't get striked for it, but I'm bringing it up because I got to see what the hell's going on over there on Voices Behind the Walls. Hang on, y'all. Don's on there with Dudley. Hang on.
Oh, everywhere you went.
Well, you know what? When you
I
can drive
guess
90
I
mile
guess
an
you're on
hour,
Somas if you're doing that.
hey, if I can get away with doing 90 mile an hour on them back roads and get to work faster, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna try to lose me every time.
I will never get in a car with Don driving.
Credit.
No, indeed not.
Oh, y'all.
Danger zone.
I would.
Okay,
Well, I
so
won't.
was there a BB gun fight on June 14th?
A BB
Wow.
maybe a finishing gun nail fight.
What?
Yeah.
You know,
man.
Oh,
16
sorry.
gauge, 18 gauge finishing gun.
Hold on. I hear you,
Yeah.
Candace. Hold on.
I think she's got to subscribe.
Can you text me the link, please?
Oh, this is crazy. You see this, bub? Are you watching?
Yeah,
Good.
Wow.
you
Don't strike me, but I have to do this.
subscribe to her channel.
No, she doesn't have to.
Yeah,
Wait.
someone
I
turn
took
on
subscriber mode off. She doesn't have to subscribe.
Okay, she took subscriber mode on.
Can you?
This is wild.
Okay, so we kind of got off the rails here a little bit,
She
but
shouldn't be.
Dudley, could you tell me about your day on June 15th? Like from
That was the day I got
morning?
fired.
No,
You
you
got
got
fired
fired.
on the
fired.
15th?
Was
You
that
got
a Monday?
fired. No, you got
Was that
fired
a
on
Monday?
the 14th. The 14th, you got fired.
Okay, you got to remind me. I smoke a lot of weed, so please.
Okay, so
Yeah,
The
so this is
day before.
the day Summer went missing. Tell me
Tuesday
about
was the day
Tuesday.
she came up missing, right? Monday was the day I got fired.
Right.
Yeah.
Something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, I got you now.
So tell me about
that
your
day
day
was-
Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday, the
Monday's the day I
day
got
Summer
fired.
went missing.
That
Tell me
that
what
was
you
I
did
got a
that
phone call. I think it was 3 a.m. My dad was calling me, telling me that the state troopers were at his house in Hawkins County, and they're looking for me, looking all through the house. They thought they were hiding me, saying that Don sent him over there, said that I kidnapped their child, and God knows what happened because he fired me, and I did something at work, which
Y'all.
So that would have been
I can't believe
You know what I
actually
did?
Wednesday morning at 3 in the
Can I-
morning
You
that
crazy,
you're talking
bro.
about, right?
You crazy,
let me explain what I did. What Dudley's trying to figure out what I did.
please.
Okay.
Really,
I
really
looked on.
quick,
Huh?
is Candace able to go in there? I can try to mod her. I can't see her.
Ah,
She would like
she's
to
a
go
mess.
live. Where's the
I
boy
bet she
at,
would.
Candace? Where's the boy?
That's
Where's
the devil
the boy
there,
at?
Candace.
Where's the, okay?
If I
Why does she
face,
got to be the devil?
she's not.
Because
I'll
after I seen what y'all did, bro, I mean, that was really some messed up shit.
I think you're lying. I know
Candace,
you're
I
lying.
sent it to Donnie's
Ask me.
Facebook Messenger.
Actually, she was drinking all the time. She wasn't a perfect mother.
Can
She
we
drinks every
try,
time.
Dudley? I sense a lot of anger. Okay, I
I'm
sense it,
sorry,
and I
it's
no,
first
no,
time.
don't say sorry to me. And I understand
get
that
it.
you guys
No,
haven't
Don was
really.
gonna be on here.
Well, we didn't
Well,
really
it's-
know, but I
I
do
didn't
think you
know.
two should talk. I do. When he come in the chat and said, "Can I come up?" I think it is only fair, and that's something I've always done. If
Absolutely.
we're talking about somebody, we let them come up. So
You know, Dudley,
Wasn't playing.
Candace never drank around here. Yeah, she does.
Dude,
I
you
think,
are
I think,
crazy,
I
bro.
think you're
Man,
looking
stop
at a lot
playing
of.
me, Don. Don't lie to me,
playing
bro.
you.
Oh, this
You lying to yourself, dude.
shit, y'all.
Don't lie to me, though. I
Yeah,
smell
she
it.
does.
I saw
She
it.
does have an alcohol problem.
Okay,
She does.
please don't play me. Go preach to the choir. You ain't got to bullshit me.
I thought Dudley was in jail.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
honest, bro. You asked me if I did meth, I did it, but I didn't do it on that day. I
No,
didn't
you
do it on
might
that day.
not
I
have
did it
done it,
Saturday when you wasn't there.
Yeah,
That's
I
when I
know
put
you
5
was
buckets
all
of mud
drug out,
and
drugged
it
out and
was
taking it. You
good work, buddy.
and
Clean
you was
house.
taking that was a
Crisp
horrible
clean.
work. You're nuts.
Dude, you crazy.
So-
Whatever, bro.
He's smiling.
Don't worry about you.
I ain't worried about your ass either.
Well, good. Bring your ass up here. Let's handle
Don's
that.
coming
Is
from.
that
that wouldn't be
Candy?
no
Is that
problem,
Candace?
dude.
Is
That would be
Candace
no
Candy
problem.
Cane?
You ready?
I'll meet up with you someday. Don't think I won't.
Oh, I promise.
No,
you.
don't.
Yeah, you
No,
go run.
he's just kidding. Hey, boys, let's not do that, okay? Because that's
Well, we'll
that's
handle
crazy.
it. We'll handle it. Me and
No,
him.
there's nothing to handle because let's be honest. I need to understand why is
I got
okay.
cleared.
Dudley,
You're
are you
not
cleared?
Man. I was
Ain't
cleared.
nobody
Yes, ma'am.
cleared.
Cleared
They
when?
haven't-
I was cleared, pal.
Cleared
TBI
when?
cleared me.
Whatever.
Dudley, can you get
That's what they-
TBI? Hold on, Don. Dudley, can we
I
get
haven't talked to him in a while.
can TBI say that, or any law enforcement? Because I believe they came out and
I
said
don't
that
think
Jody
they
Sue was
won't.
cleared.
I don't think that they
But
would.
who told you were cleared?
I mean, I talked to him in person.
Okay, and so, but you do know that the law
They
can
were
lie to you, right?
facial. Yes, ma'am, I do. I do. I
Okay,
do know there's
so
just
I
many-
understand why you would be angry that you have been pinpointed as a top suspect in this. I understand that, okay? I also understand why Don and Candace are upset as well. And I can see why you both are upset at each other.
Wow.
But
yeah, he ripped it
That
off.
man's a creep, y'all.
okay,
I
but
didn't
this
rip
is
you
2
off.
years ago now.
You ripped yourself
Yeah.
off, man.
This is 2
You
years
ripped me
ago
off,
now.
buddy.
No, you ripped yourself off by doing dope. And doing
I was
dumbass.
fine.
Wow.
No, you
Serious,
wasn't
please.
fine. You couldn't
I'll,
even freaking do nothing right. And what you're talking about, what I did on the walls or whatever, I looked on YouTube and I've looked up everything how
You
people
are
on
a meth head.
how people on meth act.
He's
I
And I
remember.
wrote, quit interrupting me. I wrote every single
remember
thing,
you
one of
said
those
that.
things
Hold
down.
on, one talk at a time. Let Don talk and then you talk.
I wrote all those things down on the wall.
Hello?
For active, and I can't remember them all. And you fit every single description.
I ain't even from here.
And
I talk different.
Am I in
and
here?
I don't do mess.
And I am hyperactive. Okay.
Am I backstage or am I
right now?
This is Dudley
What?
on here. That
No,
What?
I don't think you're on anything right now.
Summer.
No, I'm not. I smoked
That's
a joint.
good.
That's about it.
Well, good. Keep it that way, please.
Trying to.
I don't want to see anybody go down on that stuff, man. It's bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have my
it's a little
struggles, but
healthier.
meth is not one of them.
See, meth is for all evil. It's drugs period in general. So I'm not even here to talk about that. But I'll answer whatever I need to. I'm guilty for what I've done. Okay, but I know what I didn't do.
What could
And
get
I know I
you,
didn't.
boy, what could get you to on a civil path? So that maybe
Nothing. Nothing.
Can I ask
Ever
why?
let that happen.
Can I
Because-
ask why on your end, Dudley?
Maybe, I think.
Yes, ma'am. After
Don's-
what I dealt with working with him and begging Jesse to
He's on.
please give me my own house, take me away from him. I said I could do this by myself.
Look at him. He's
And
on.
it didn't happen. And I got thrown into the whole missing or kidnapping or killing or whatever it was.
Now
This
they're gonna
girl.
blow my phone.
But
I mean,
I've never heard. Well,
I heard a lot.
yeah,
I
but
heard a lot.
here I mean,
I
we've
don't
all
know.
heard a
It
lot.
was really
Donnie's
a
heard a
mood
lot.
change.
I've heard a lot.
Yeah. Social
So-
media. I mean, walking in the parking lot. My wife couldn't post anything on Facebook. I got bashed.
But
It just
are
didn't
you?
matter.
Do you really think that's all on Don, or don't you think all of us, honestly, all of us as YouTube and true crime, we would have hunted you down
I
anyway,
guess.
whether Don mentioned you or not? And Don can
I mean,
vouch
they
for
all
that.
came.
We've found everybody that's been in his life since he's been a kid, pretty much, haven't we?
Pretty
And
much.
you found out a lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
used to
I
that.
mean,
Use.
Well, hey, I got one thing to
But
say
okay,
myself.
let's go back
Yeah.
to
Here, you.
I
Hey,
had
let me
asked
say
you and we
one
got
thing,
off
y'all,
topic,
can I?
but
I'm sorry,
the day,
boss.
so you were fired on the 14th. The next day, tell me about your day. Like you woke up that morning and what'd you
I
do?
went to go work on my vehicle because it was broke down.
And the police
Following this
verified
clown.
that.
Yes, I was actually on camera.
Don was telling
And
me.
how does that
that's
make
why.
you, Don? Does that make you feel a little more relieved of Dudley being
Well-
a suspect?
Well, yeah, because I talked to the. That's what.
Okay.
For a while.
He
Okay, so
Someone keeps blowing up my phone. Whoever's
Mm.
calling me, please stop. Please stop doing that.
Well, we could probably guess who it is. There's many who do.
Nobody's calling me.
No, they call Don because they don't
don't
like
give
me and
out your
Don
number.
talking. But
They're
we've been talking.
They're not gonna stop.
We've
blowing
been
up my
I
phone.
talking.
stayed
We've
off
kept it silent
social.
for weeks. But tonight, I did want to have you guys have a conversation because I honestly didn't know how much
We've been friends for a long time.
anger
This
there was.
is,
Honestly.
This is Don and I's first conversation since he dropped that $300 off to me, shorted me
So he did pay you back.
800.
That
He
guy
gave
right
me 300, but I was supposed to make over
just
almost
admitted
$1,200
he
that
met
week. We
that
did 3
Saturday,
houses.
Sunday went
Okay,
Saturday.
3 houses.
I went missing.
And I worked my
Okay.
ass off Saturday. He didn't even go in Sunday, and then Monday he's sitting in
It
the
was
tub. That's the 14th. Mark, is it?
Yeah.
The 14th. Try to stay on track. That's the day I walked in, and nothing. The mud that was still left over, 2 buckets was still sitting there. He was sitting on a tub in the hall bathroom, and it looked like he lost his best friend. And I said, "What's up, bud?" And he was crying. So I didn't really know. I've never seen him that way before, but I didn't know anything about the little girl missing at the time.
Must
So
be Doug blowing up my phone.
I
think it's
feel like
Doug.
That's
he
okay.
already knew.
Is there any way I can turn my phone off and still be live?
No, no,
Man.
just
you can,
ignore
Put on
them.
do not
mute your
disturb.
notifications.
Do not
Yeah.
disturb.
Yeah, you can mute notifications.
Do not
on it,
disturb.
Yeah,
I
do
mean,
not
I can already
disturb be
take
the
several
best.
guesses who it is.
Yeah,
It's fine.
they keep calling me over and over.
You
Well,
were soaking it up,
They're not gonna stop.
podcasting in the
That guy
truck
pulled out of
beside
his
the highway. I saw you that one
He was
time. You
blowed.
hauled ass.
100%.
Remember that?
He blowed out of his
I
mind.
pulled right up on the side. You had the big headphones on. Your TV was sitting in your window. You was driving, podcasting.
He just admitted that
All
he
right,
was
Look
so
at this guy.
Don,
oh, Yanni, I
if you
know.
can hear me, Dudley had said that on the
Candace, can you go
14th.
live? Can you go live on their channel because they're blowing my phone up? Can you go
Oh,
live
you
on
can
her
switch
channel?
phones?
Yeah, it's other creators.
Can you go?
Okay, so
Can I send you Candace's number in a text and go live
yeah,
on hers?
yeah.
Because they're gonna
I'll-
keep blowing my phone up. No? Okay.
No.
Dudley is creepy.
Well, Don, if you want to hop
hey,
off
Don,
and then just
put
put
on
your
your do
phone
not
on mute.
disturb.
It's fine.
That way, y'all, if you got an
I think
iPhone,
People can
just
keep
turn on do
going
not
over.
disturb.
If
and
I
then
just take these
they
headphones
block it.
off,
Y'all, this
it's
is
gonna
just
play.
So
through the thing.
okay.
wow.
Um.
Yeah, he's on something, I believe. In my opinion, he's on something.
Yeah, I wanted to
Hello?
get Don's.
Hey, yeah, we can hear you.
Wanted to get Don's take on what Dudley said about him being on the tub, sitting there looking lost on the
Well,
14th.
when people stop blowing him up, he'll answer. He'll be
That
back.
Dudley
He's been
guy,
asking
y'all,
to
did
do
you
this
hear
for
what
a
he
while.
just said?
So
Mm-hmm.
his
Hi,
boss
Ricky.
was calling. Oh, there's a few creators calling him to tell him to stop, which is fine.
Anybody?
Not me. It's not me, Cher.
So, Dudley,
Anybody hear me?
yeah, we can hear
We
you.
hear you now. You're frozen, but yeah.
You might want to
Good.
try hopping off and coming back up. Sometimes that's better.
Miss Chewy's on the ball.
Don don't have good
Always
service where he's
on
at.
the ball.
Yeah, and everyone, I can see some of the comments. Yeah, this is it's a tough one. There's a lot of emotions,
Going
but we're
on.
trying to kind of separate their
I will-
animosity for each other, and just
Well,
I don't have anything
Hey,
against Cher.
Don,
I
they're
will
both
say this.
upset at each other.
I don't.
yeah.
I don't.
And
I
again,
say
they haven't
something?
talked, but Don, Don,
You might not like me, but I don't have
I don't know. I mean, I don't, the money part to me doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Like, I don't give a shit if he was ripped off. I don't. I care more about, like, because it doesn't have to do with Summer. And if he was paid his money, would it be a like, I wanted to know, but it seems like on Dudley's end, yes. Like, and some people, like, everybody isn't getting along with everybody. So that's just what it is. But definitely these two.
I don't know if Don's.
Well, I know one thing. Somebody knows where Summer is.
No, I'm not calling y'all.
Yeah, Ricky. That's what I always say. That
Yeah,
Summer
somebody
is
knows
not
where
where
Summer
she's
is.
supposed to be.
Maybe they can
She's not where she's supposed to be.
figure that
That's
out.
right.
But
I
the
keep saying that over and over and over, and nobody will listen to me.
Well, I agree. I'm going to tell you something. Ever who's got Summer,
Yeah.
I will say this: whoever finds who you are, and we know for sure you've done anything to hurt Summer,
Yeah.
Bring her to me.
You'll leave this world, but not in the way you want to leave.
Bring
this world.
her
I
to
promise
me.
you that. Somebody will do it.
Bring her to me.
Exactly.
I will pay you. I will go.
What does
take
Don
out
need
a
to be
loan
friends with Dudley?
to have that
He's
child
not friends.
returned to
I
my
don't
house.
think Don will ever trust Dudley. I think
And
Don
I would do that with my bare hands myself.
thinks that Dudley is suspicious. And you just heard him admit that on that Saturday, either that Saturday after Summer went missing or that Saturday before Summer went missing, that he did meth.
Miss
Yeah.
So I thought he
Daisy,
was
Them
supposed
people
to.
does
did
meth. They
you
don't know what they're
did
doing
you
half time. I'll just be honest with you.
did
I
you happen
know.
to know during that clip that
Candace
Dudley
said she did not like the
was
way that he
sweating a
looked at
lot?
Summer.
Did you notice that Dudley was sweating a
I'll keep
lot
checking to see if Don comes back on you all.
Listen to me.
What?
Notice
I know my heart's beating
notice
fast. I do know
Dudley
that.
was sweating
How
a lot
come?
in that interview or
Yeah,
that
Dudley is very suspicious.
he was sweating
Very.
a lot. Go back and play it
Says he's
again. You
clear, but
look at
the
his forehead and
TBI
look at his
still
face.
cleared.
I'm not sweating like that.
Maybe the TBI needs to go back and take another
Face
look.
is not glistening like that. You're only glistening if you have
They're off
sweat on
there.
your
They're not
face.
back on. I have no idea, Lisa. Don does what Don wants to do. I can't control him. But if Dudley could say something, if he would slip up and say something, anything to find Summer, if he did, there's Don back. So let's see what he's got to say. I think Dudley's gone though.
Well, if you play that again, you'll notice what I said.
Hey, you're coming in?
And he also said he was hyperactive.
What'd you give
Remember?
me?
He said he was hyperactive.
I was going to, but I gave you the better flavor.
I know. It's Chrissy. Ain't that weird? That's
Pay
really
attention.
weird.
Pay very attention to key words.
I see somebody say in the chat, Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy don't. She's not going to do that over at Cher's. Don's been Cher's friend way before he was mine.
What?
People are saying that I'm calling.
Yeah, well, we
Don.
kind of knew that this would
Really,
happen.
I'm
right?
not
People, get a life.
It's fine.
What?
It's funny because.
Can I call you on your phone?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
That's all.
I'm sorry. Don't stress it.
You need to talk to me.
We knew how people would be. Don't
I'm
stress,
wise.
Don. Don't let it stress you out. It's no big deal. It's just YouTube. Yeah. So Don and I knew for weeks. He's wanted to go live. I'm like, nah.
No, I'm working at a factory making 22 an hour. 20 what? Yeah. Get out here.
They do that.
I'm only making 36. Where at? Cobelco. Basically, like I need, I work
Put that on mute for a minute.
and
They do that. When Don's on there, they'll do that.
Please don't turn Ricky Beavers down when he needs to talk.
I never turn Ricky Beavers down, Sherry. He's there.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome to turn me down anytime, but not Ricky.
I've not
please.
turned you down either, Auntie Sherry.
Well, you do sometimes. Admit it.
I don't know. Hey, reap what you sow.
Yeah, you don't
I don't
know.
know where Can is. I guess she went over there.
Everybody
Don's
knows it.
supposed to call her. But no, I'm not going to do that. I wish people would quit saying things about me that's not true.
Look what I'm wearing.
I know. I like it, Auntie.
Yeah, I love it.
Can's got one on. I think she's got hers on today too. Who's the lady?
I got a whole wardrobe. I got a whole
That's
wardrobe.
Auntie Sherry.
Yeah.
If anybody hasn't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe.
Please, and like
I
her,
know,
like her. I wish there was a
No,
love
I'm sorry,
channel.
Can.
I wish there was a love
Boy,
channel.
oh
instead of
boy,
a
though,
like
Can. Did you see how bad Dudley is? He is tweaking. Hey, Tracy, I'm excited about my animal.
I wish there was a love channel and not just a like
It's
channel.
not Doug. I don't know who it is. It ain't me. But
It's not me. I don't know how to do
Dudley
anything.
for sure. He's something else.
Can.
I mean, I've always thought that
Look,
Dudley had something to do with it.
I'm an old woman. I'm used to dealing with everybody's bull crap. I've shoveled bull crap. I've done all of it. I've thrown cow patties at people.
Well, that's exactly Karen Critters Crazy on the Farm. I could show you a pic from my childhood, and I can say poor does not
Not in a long while.
being loved.
I grew up.
On another channel. Oh, up on another channel. Okay, King, we have great parents. Yeah, people make up stuff. They twist it around. They turn it upside down. Let's see. Dudley's back up, so I'm putting it back up, y'all. I want to see what Don has to
It's
say
a
about
process. When you're finishing drywall, it's a process.
What you
You
what
do
did
certain
Dudley
things
say?
first. You tape
He's
it first.
sweating.
You do the first coat first.
Sweating.
You know, you sand in
I
between
think he's
coats.
saying what I think.
Dudley wasn't willing to do
Look,
to follow the process. He wanted
right.
to do it his own whatever. But it was bad. It was really bad with him. And I don't know what he had going on in his mind. You know, being on meth, which he's admitted to. You know,
Well,
at the time or
I'm
the weekend
hyperactive.
before, he probably hadn't slept in 2 or 3 days.
I'm hyperactive.
If I could imagine. So it wasn't good, him trying to finish drywall. And nobody can, you know, I don't know if you've all seen that little spider that they put on meth. It's on YouTube that couldn't even build a web.
something to do with it.
It's kind of like that.
Candace
I
said
can't have that. I can't have it around me. I definitely can't have it on the job.
Wait.
You know.
So that's why you
But for
were
him to-
really troubled that morning, is because
Well, he was, and he wasn't willing to work with me. He wanted to go and own into the house and make a mess, and then he couldn't do anything right, you know.
One thing I can say about Don is he works his ass off and he takes it serious. And Dudley was there messing it up. I could see Don getting mad and kicking him out. This guy just admitted that he was doing meth, like either the Saturday before or the Saturday
And
after Summer went
Miss
messy.
Daisy, keep playing
Yes.
it because he says, I can't help it because I'm
But the main thing
hyperactive.
that got me
Right.
is
I'm
he told me
hyperactive.
to leave. He was screaming at me to leave. He said there was
Likewise,
stuff
old
in his
lady.
blood and just all kinds of crazy stuff going on, but he was just really upset. He said, just leave. I'll finish this house by myself, whatever.
Hey,
And so I went to
Alice.
lunch, and when I come back, I told him to leave. I'll finish the house by myself. And that's how that went.
okay. So he left, and then you kept
Hey,
working.
Fonda.
Yeah, he
I'm
left.
going
And it was,
Fonda.
like I said, he wasn't in a very good state of mind at all, you know. And I hope he can hear me, but I don't know. But I hope that he stay away from that stuff and get his life together. I hope that for anybody. It's horrible what that stuff does.
I imagine it is.
What time did you guys approximate do you think you left the job site on June 14th?
I'm hyperactive.
Well, Richard was there. The big boss was there. He was making fun of me putting all my tools in a brand new car and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. Dudley, you are frozen. I'm gonna boot you, and you can try and come back in the studio because you're just frozen on there. Try that again. And also for people saying that Daisy's streaming me, that's I believe the Barnyard is friends or pretty close with Don and Candace. So if that's their friends, I'm fine with that. But you don't need to come in here and saying that they're streaming me. I don't really care. I've never cared. They always do that. They've done that for 3 years. It is what it is.
You're
So,
allowed to
thanks,
do that.
whatever.
But
That's they are close with them,
Stop
and if
it.
we'll leave that for tonight.
You are
I
allowed to
emailed
do
you the link, Killer.
I know.
But okay. So did the law tell you though at all that they didn't think it was Dudley?
I don't watch you.
Well, they told me he had an alibi for where he was, like he said.
He had an okay.
That he was working on his truck, and some people seen him there.
I'm giving her credit, y'all.
Oh yeah, they did tell me that.
Yeah, give me credit.
Okay.
She's
now on that day,
Miss Julie,
you would have had to
you're
drive
always
Dudley
holding
back
my girl,
to your house
my
to get
girl.
his vehicle, or no? Didn't you guys ride share on the 14th, 15th?
Thank you. We're not saying this.
I think he had his wife's Suburban or something.
Okay,
I don't know what he was driving, but he had a car.
That yellow vehicle, because remember his vehicle, somebody's yellow vehicle in that video? Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been that Xterra, yeah.
You so cool.
All right.
Never had this much trouble trying to do it live. Man.
Well, I don't know about that. And ODD1, if I cared about Cash Apps, I wouldn't be sharing other people's on my channel. Bye,
Thank
sweetie.
you, wise old lady. I just want to see what
Yeah.
Dudley has
So
to say,
we
not
got adults acting very childish tonight, as we expected.
Well, he has to come back
what
on.
is it, Bobo?
I just think it's funny. I think it's hilarious because we've been talking for a while now, and Don, and haven't I told you, like, let's just not go on YouTube? And did I ask for tonight?
Love a new beard,
Sorry, did you
bro.
ask me a question?
Did I ask? Did I like beg you to go live with me?
No.
Let me just
Never
wait till
would.
Dudley comes back up, y'all. That way, Bobo, I just don't want a lot of people. I cut mods because a lot of people were getting timed out for no reason. I can give you your wrench back if you want it, though. I'll
I
give it
don't
back to
time
Bobo.
people out. It has to be pretty damn bad.
I'll give it back to him if he
For me to
wants it.
time somebody out, it has to be pretty damn bad, Miss Daisy. It really
Here, I'll give
does.
this moderator back.
I mean,
I
it
just
has to
don't
be
want somebody
pretty
to
bad.
find out, y'all,
Because
because
we're all allowed to have our
here,
opinions.
I give it back to you.
Opinions,
Oh,
you know, opinions.
there's Dudley
are
back,
not,
y'all. I want to hear what he has to say.
Opinions are not fact.
Hang on, y'all.
Watch
Right?
the face.
I'd
Watch
like
the
to
face.
Don.
Watch the sweating.
Don,
anytime you introduce drugs,
He won't be able to hear you.
Don can't hear you, Dudley. Don's
Oh.
on my phone, so he can't hear you because we have earbuds in. Dudley,
Okay.
really quick, on June 14th, we see in the video where SummerWells is dancing around in the rain. She's dancing, and we see your vehicle
Yeah.
there. You guys would
Is that
ride share
barrel?
sometimes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't care about the
We'd
barrel.
be
But
driving
you're,
an hour and a half, 2 hours one way.
yeah, so on that day when you were fired, he would have had to bring you home. Or how did you get your vehicle from his house? Or is that a different day that video was taken altogether? I don't even know, but we know your vehicle was there.
No, that video was taken when we went to Greenville working on that little new construction house, little bitty house, but it was way out in Greenville. They had them
I know.
loud ass. What was that thing making all that noise, Don? Remember them?
Don can't
things
hear
that was-
you. Don, do you want to try and
Oh.
hop on panel so that you can hear Dudley what he's saying?
There was
Was it
something
the
making this weird,
Meadows?
creepy noise.
I know
I
whoever
think
it
it was
is
the
is going to get
Meadows.
blown on my phone.
Yeah.
So how long ago
Well,
was
Dudley's
that?
talking to you, but you
Dudley,
can't
you
hear
guys
it.
did that job.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll
All
Sorry,
right.
Papa, you talking to me?
Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah. We're just trying to get a timeline for when that video was.
He's gonna try and come up here again.
That was about a week before that.
Denise,
So
Oh,
that
okay.
was earlier that week. Yeah, the last job we did was in
Denise, nobody's talking up here. It's Dudley and it's Cher's channel.
Oh,
Everybody
he's
up here's
hyperactive.
quiet.
Jonesboro. That job was in Greenville. That's when I was riding with him.
Okay, so let's
That's
bring it
far
back
ride.
to the 14th because I want to keep it around summer. We got to get this on
Yes,
track.
ma'am.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was Jonesboro.
That day you were fired. Did you
Washington
ride
County.
share with Don?
No, I drove my
Okay.
own vehicle. Yep.
Okay, Don, did he drive his own vehicle June 14th?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what he was driving. But yeah, that video of Summer dancing in the rain was probably a couple weeks or a week or something.
I was
before.
driving my black GMC Denali.
Right.
Yeah, my Xterra was broke down. That's what I was fixing when you brought my money the next day.
I have no idea.
Jack W said I was tweaking down there. I love it. I missed a lot of stuff because I've been off for about 20 minutes, and every time I came in, I could hear Don talking about me, about this meth and this and that. So I can only imagine what was said, but I don't know what.
This game.
Okay.
Opinions are like
So
that.
we both know that opinions, but since you guys you can chat right now. Don, is there anything then? Do you have any other questions about him being a suspect in your daughter's? Is there anything like you have him here now? He can hear you.
Well, no, I don't have any
he
questions
jumped off
for him.
panel again.
Yeah, he's been having connection issues.
Oh.
Don,
yeah.
What day did you take Dudley that $300?
Yeah.
It was a week or so later. I had to finish the house. I had to get paid on it before I could pay him.
I split everything with him, but when he was fired, we had just taped the house. That's all we had gotten done, and that's why I only paid him $300. I had him paid up. I give him 50%, like I promised him, and he's trying to say I ripped him off. Well, that last
Got a
paycheck, I
spot
probably didn't
holes. You
pay him
got a
all that he had
spackle
coming. No, I
holes. You
didn't.
got a paint over holes.
Thank you.
Probably could.
Thank you. Because Jesse
But
said,
I didn't.
he said he paid you. I'm glad you listened.
Yeah, after I finished, I had to finish the whole house, though. All we had was a tape.
Nothing, bro.
We had it taped.
I went in.
Sure said it's okay.
Dude, we had
You
like
went in there and
4
made a
jobs
mess,
going that
dude.
week, Don. You know what I want to say too? You know what I want to say, Don?
Look,
As hard as it was to get along with you, we actually started realizing how good our work was together, and it was blowing your mind because you showed me how to do things old school way one time, and you said, I think your words was, that's the first time you ever picked a trial up like that? I said, yeah. You said, dude, you're a natural. But you bragged to me, but you talked shit to Jesse and them about me. But me and you did some awesome work, like 2 coats, and telling them we did 4 coats job. Say we did. That was badass.
I don't know.
But you got jealous and you thought I was going to take your job, so you're trying to kick me out. That's what I heard.
No,
Yeah.
that's not.
That's
it
what he
at all.
said. He said, I thought I was going to take his job.
Let
Why
Don
was I
talk,
taking your
dude.
job? I was trying to
Hey,
get my
he's
own
trying to
house.
talk.
They had thousands of houses to do. I wanted
Well,
my
why
own
wouldn't
like
they
we
give
did
you?
back in the day.
Well, why wouldn't they give you your own house?
Because you were too
I
busy
wonder.
talking shit, saying I was stealing material, saying I was doing this, doing that. Ain't no telling. I heard all kind of stories, Don.
Well, you
That
know
was
how that
you
goes.
20 plus years with them. I didn't
You
have
know how
that time
that
with
goes.
them.
You know how Jesse
What?
is. You should
I don't know how
by
Jesse
now.
is. I worked for
You
Richard
should know.
Tucker. I worked for
You should
Richard.
know. You should know
Richard
how
was
them
a great
people
guy
are.
to work for.
You should
I'm
know
not
how
saying
them
nothing
people
about
are.
him. You
You
gave
should
them a
know.
story. They
Let's
ran
talk
with it,
about
buddy.
that.
You should know how them people are, man. If you don't know,
I don't know what you're
that's
talking
on
about.
you.
They're good
You know how
people to me. They
troll.
were good Christian people.
Then why
What?
ain't you working for them?
Because you fucked me off with them. That's why. You did
No,
that,
that's not
buddy.
true. No,
Hold on,
that's
but
not
You
true.
Dudley,
told Richard in the
That's not
street
true.
the day you
Dudley,
fired
even
me.
now though,
lied.
like Don's not even in Tennessee working, right? So Don out of the picture, are you not able to work for them? Here's the brother. We got Killer Looks coming up. Here we go.
What's up, Killer?
What's up? You can hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Sounds like Saturday night fights up there, if you will.
I
What's
wish.
up, Mr. Mark? What's up, Karen? What's up, Mr. Don and Will?
Hey.
What's up, Dudley? Fellow coon ass. What's up, Dudley?
What's up, Bo?
I'm sliding in right here because y'all seem to be like coming to a point where y'all realizing y'all just 2 men and y'all were both good at what y'all did. Dudley got some fire. Don's not used to that.
Yeah, right. That sounds good.
You
I don't know
weren't
where
used to it, bro.
you.
Dude, I smoked your ass every day.
That's a good
I
one, man.
smoked him
That's
every
a
day.
good one. Yeah, and you know what?
That's a long time ago.
No, Don. No, Don.
Yeah,
Killer's a supporter. Don't take it the wrong way. He's not meaning it how it's sounding.
I have nothing but respect for you, Mr. Don.
He's just telling the truth, though. He's telling the truth. I spanked his ass every day. Every day I spanked his ass.
Not quite.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Don. Who's your dad?
That sounds good.
You guys kind of sound like
I'll finish
brothers
you.
right now. Like your
Yeah.
brothers just got to duke it out a little.
I love it. He hit the nail on the head. I love it. Whoever the guy is that hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what he was.
Hey,
He
boys.
hated on
Okay, so hold on. Killer's mic is very low. I want to try and hear him.
There's
Sorry.
nothing wrong with friendly competition, but since 2005 and through all these years, almost 20 years, it's now that we can't get y'all guys to get along to be productive. I'm sliding in.
Honestly,
right now. I'm pretty disappointed.
honestly,
In the runaround,
Let him finish,
Don
Dudley.
can't put his phone on Do Not Disturb, and some people in the community want to blow him up so he can't be productive. Now, Pete Don is not a places lately on panels. He's sitting there talking to the creator. We have an opportunity tonight from him and Mr. Dudley to work together and answer some questions and put some things to bed so we're not running around in circles saying the same thing over and over, doing the same thing over and over.
Yes.
We
For
over here
answers on
playing
Summer.
tonight, and I'm clowning because it's fight night, the boxing and everything. But, dude, there's a lot of, don't laugh. You can tell me what happened and work with me this summer. Don't laugh. I don't think it's funny because I've seen you do
It
a
ain't
lot of
funny.
things,
Say
and
it.
I talk to you man to man, have respect for you. But I need you to clock in, like the rest of them. Every day, clock in, like you're doing this sheetrock. With that kind of drive,
I
and
know
you
who
come here on
Candace is.
YouTube at night and you work with
She's
them.
somebody I
Till
told to
then,
watch this
you're
channel.
not gonna get the total respect that you're
I
looking
know
for.
all these
So
other
you have no right to laugh at anybody.
because I turned them on to Miss Daisy.
I'm sorry, I'm in
About
somebody
8 of
else's
them.
house. I don't usually do this, but I saw the opportunity tonight. I have a list of questions for you and Dudley, and it combines the two of you. I need the two of you.
Well, you're going to get a different story from Dudley every time. So
All right, let's hear his question. Let's hear it, and then let's hear one talk at a time.
There
Go,
you
Killer.
go. Tell him, Sharon.
Go.
I'm hyperactive.
And then we're gonna let Dudley answer, and then we're gonna let Don
Remember,
answer. So everyone
Dudley
be
says
quiet.
I'm
Let Killer talk.
hyperactive.
Dudley answer.
Anyway.
Shut it. Then Don talk. Please.
Okay.
And I
Yes,
apologize
sure.
to everybody
No.
out there.
Hey,
I'm
you're
not
the
used to
family. You're
this.
welcome. You took.
Mr. Don, Mr. Dudley, what's the relationship y'all do with the clip of Ricky Jr. that rent house? Dudley, how you know Ricky Jr. and that squad? That man that was
Who's
found
Ricky?
the day afterwards? What's I can't. I want to call him a Cajun name
He
because I
knows
know a
Ricky.
Ricky
He's
Jr.
trying to act like he
Y'all
knows
gotta have to help
Ricky.
me out. I'm trying to hear.
Ricky Robin.
Don,
Ricky Robin.
Marlena and them.
Ricky
oh,
Crawford.
Marlena.
Ricky
Oh, the
Crawford Jr.
Crawfords.
The rent house,
Yeah.
the couple. What I'm
I
thinking
don't
Green
know.
Eyes calls the trap house, which has not been here. Dudley, you go to that house? You know Ricky and them? You and Don
No, sir.
know Ricky and them? Like, run
I don't know
together?
anything about him.
I know Rick Crawford.
Well,
I
I
didn't
know
hang out with Don either.
I know Ricky
Junior.
Crawford.
You. That
I just
Ricky
worked
don't
with him.
Crawford.
you don't know nothing about them, but you running the holler, which all got picked up recently at the same time.
Yes,
Maybe
they got
not for the same reason or whatever.
the
But
meth
it was
charges.
isolated to get you, Dudley, and Ricky, and everybody else he brought in. Or
Sherry, you're not blocked. I have slow mode on for 15 seconds to give adults time to think about what they're chatting about. You're not blocked. Okay, sorry.
Candy Foods. I'm sorry, I didn't see you, man.
No, Auntie Sherry, not you.
Rick Crawford died.
I
No,
expected
Junior.
any time.
Junior. Ricky Crawford's in jail. Or
Who
they
is
might
Now
have gone.
he got arrested the same day as Dudley.
Right.
He-
Well,
he
except for
is.
he had a bunch of guns. They got busted with a bunch of guns. I assume stolen.
Drugs and ATF.
Right.
Are we talking about your mother-in-law's boyfriend?
Guys, Dudley's on here.
Or I'm confused. Who's Ricky? Yeah, who's Ricky?
Ricky Crawford.
Who is that?
He's he lived down on Beach Creek.
Oh, okay. Was that the person that was up on the hill that supposedly heard something?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember.
He lived at the.
Y'all know Andy Paul or Andy Morgan?
Yes, I do.
I don't know him.
Could Andy Morgan be the Green Eyes? And who stole that man's $10,000 fight ring?
His what?
His $10,000 champion Dudley. We both from Louisiana. They fight the roosters over there, like in our bloodline and our
Yeah,
heritage.
cockfights. Yeah.
Yeah. This Green Eye said these people on Ben Hill stole his champion.
Yeah.
And you know what that means? Like
No.
that man, that's real. It might not have nothing to do with the case, but that's what Green Eyes is threatening. That somebody took a knife at him, stole his rooster.
Oh, she fell in the basement. Fell in the basement because the house was unsafe.
Well, what's
That's
the
what I
evidence?
thought. She had an accident. You know.
Yeah, but forensic and FBI and any
I
trait
know.
book. They got NASA on this, bro.
Do you remember
that.
where she was? I'm sorry. Do you remember that
To me,
that
you
picture
switching the
where?
subject because I can see an accident. I can see an accident cover up. Tell me where's the
Yeah.
trace evidence in that?
What I saw that was real funny, bro. I mean, I can't answer that question, but I can say this here. If you remember that little girl sleeping on side that milk, she looked really kind of pale and blue. So to me, at the swimming hole, she wasn't even alive in that back seat. That's what it looked like to me, but I don't know. That's
They
just how
ran
I
the
saw
double
it.
through there, and
I know,
the
bro.
picture's been messed with so much that even the stain on her shirt, when you get to the
You can't
original
prove that
footage,
because
that's
you're
not
not a
even there.
coroner.
Like
You're not a
I thought
coroner.
maybe something.
Man, I
You
can't
can't
even.
prove
It's
it.
been messed with so much. It's not there. It might not even be that date. Answer me this: in that same picture, who's in the front with Candace? Why is it so hard? Why it's always the runaround and the same crap? Who's in the front? Just answer the question. 2 plus
Who's
2
in
is
the
4, and we get somewhere.
Who's in the front seat?
I just called you again.
Is that the question?
Love you, Candace. You have a good night. Yeah, who's in the front seat? Why is
That
it
would have
always
been.
Juanita? It's Jody Sue.
Love
It's
you,
this
Zito.
one. It's that one. Don's at work. Don's not at work.
I,
Man, show me your time card. Show me your mileage. Show me your phone. Show me
thank
something.
you.
Don't play with me.
Thank
Tell me
you.
people want to shut your live
That's what
down
I'm
so you
talking about.
cannot
Anybody
be
say anything.
productive with your daughter. When all you gotta do is scroll down and hit do not disturb. Done. My phone's doing it. My kids might be trying to get a hold of me right now. Look where I'm at.
Do not disturb. How do you do that?
Yeah,
Down. This is the
I think
Android.
Candace is better with the technical stuff than Don.
I
While
don't.
you're on
Yeah.
live, you're not gonna have a problem. And
How do
whoever's
you?
trying to get
How
at
do
you,
you
He's just a
find?
drywall guy with a banjo.
but
Yeah.
it's
How do
his
I'm
you?
going to
life.
read that book.
He's a
So
banjo finisher, man.
I'm going to
You're on
download
live or
and
not and
read
operate your phone.
Miss Go
Okay.
YouTube
Well, I don't.
Drywall.
I can't find it. How do I find it? I
you
pull it
gotta
up.
go in.
Drywall.
It's in
YouTube.
your notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Notifications.
yeah,
Smart ass.
it's
You know,
different
kind
on every
of.
phone.
You're not a banjo playing
Can I say
hillbilly.
something?
The first thing you do is run the YouTube to school yourself. You did that with Dudley to see
He
if you was
does
a
play the
Mexican. You failed
banjo, bro.
this test or met.
Wait, Don, you play the banjo?
No, that's what Dudley called.
Oh.
No, he
Hey,
ran
so,
a banjo.
I can't
Crazy
understand
plays
him for some
I ran a
reason.
bazooka. He didn't like bazooka.
I
Okay,
cannot
Dudley.
understand him.
You never could.
I'm bad coon ass. Bad kid.
You don't like us coon asses.
Can we please hear about Andy Paul
Bad.
Morgan? Yeah, well, hey, boo.
Dirty sound.
Andy
There's
Paul
one thing about
Morgan.
coon asses.
I don't even
love
know him.
interviewing
Who is that?
people. I never met them.
Where'd you go, Dudley?
Andy Paul Morgan was checked out by the police. TBI.
We all talk fast. We all move fast. We hustle. We work hard. I mean, that's
You guys
all
are
we
gonna have
ever
to
did. My
deal with
first
the
job was on an
sounds
oyster
tonight.
boat.
The car noises, the echoes. You're just gonna have to
Say
deal
you're
tonight. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Period.
I was listening.
You're
Andy
fine.
Paul Morgan.
So, Don,
Yeah.
Andy Paul Morgan.
do you still have any thoughts
thought-
that Dudley could be involved in Summer's disappearance then?
Me and Jinkies are
Well, no, I don't think
Or
so.
does Candace?
I mean,
She even had to stop watching Daisy because
you might not want to hear Candace's thoughts on Dudley.
Oh, I kind of do. I kind of do.
Y'all just needed to sit down. Y'all just needed to sit down. Bro. Nothing wrong with either one of y'all. You need to find out who.
Let me have it.
Andy Paul
I know if it
Morgan.
was my daughter, I'd be looking. So I don't blame you.
So, have you gone out and looked for Summer, Dudley? Have you been out looking like boots on ground?
I've been to places with people. Yes, ma'am. I've been to job sites that we've been to. We thought concrete could have went over them on slabs that wasn't there with trenches. I mean, I thought of all kind of things, but
So
it
you've
took a
gone
while.
out.
Really.
You have gone out and you've
Yes.
searched for SummerWells.
Yes, ma'am. And I've even helped that guy on YouTube that I did the dinner with. I helped them.
Yeah, well,
a
JLR
few
don't
times,
count.
different
Okay,
times.
this platform, we don't go with the fake ass bitches like that. Do you think that
No, I
what
don't-
those
I don't know
people
who you're
did
talking about.
was that helpful? the people that you had dinner with, the JLR who has sued 2,000
Oh,
celebrities
Bullhorn
just to try
Betty.
and get clout, the Bullhorn Betty who's actually strangled people multiple times and jokes about it.
Cher.
Go ahead. I was just using my phone. Okay.
Sorry about that, you guys. I took it down. Do you all want to continue watching it, or do you all? What the hell did I just watch? Something crazy.
I have something to tell you, Miss Daisy, in private. If you will ever answer the damn phone.
What is it?
I said in private.
Auntie
That
Sherry,
doesn't mean
you cannot invite crazy people to your house.
I am
That
not.
Frank guy is
I
crazy.
need to
You
tell
can't do that.
you. I need to tell you something.
Mm.
Very
Well,
important. And only way I
it
can
off
tell anybody
on the
is
cliffhanger.
Jinkies, because Jinkies is she will answer the phone,
Okay, let
but
me
you will
tell.
not.
Smiles the Yankees or something like that's in here.
I have something.
People
I
did
don't
the
care
correct
who it
treatment
is.
on
I have
them.
something very important to
They
tell
really
you.
do need to quit. Man, you took it off on the
Very important.
cliffhanger. Yeah, it was boring a little bit. All they were doing was arguing. But Dudley did admit,
He said I'm a little hyperactive sometimes, and we didn't get to that place again where he said that. Well, hyperactive means you hustling.
where did Christine go?
I don't know.
But yeah, where did Ricky Beaver's trying to get up, but it's saying this thing ain't connected. But Cher did say I could share it, guys. So you heard her. But really,
Fair
all they're doing
use.
is just
I'm
arguing amongst
telling
each
you,
other.
go study the Fair Use Act, please. You can share anybody else's information if it's for the good of the own
Yeah,
of
but I
other
don't
people.
know if
Trust me.
Hmm?
Trust me, I'm a writer. I have to follow up. I have to abide by
I
that
don't know
too.
if it's all.
I'm
I
not
don't know
able
if
to
you can
use
live
other people's
stream and do it,
material.
but
Ask Scout Smooth.
you did. I feel like that. He is. I feel like that Dudley may be under the influence of something, and I don't think Donald even care about. I don't even think Donald even
You know
care
what, Miss Daisy? What
about
would be
that.
the?
Huh?
I have a special thing to tell you. If you'll ever answer the phone,
Well, Auntie Sherry, I don't have a
it's
lot of time.
very. I know you don't, but when it comes to me,
Well,
you
we
ought to
can talk
answer
about
the
it
phone.
behind the scenes, Auntie.
Yes, and that's what I try to do, but you won't answer the damn phone.
Well, I can't help it, Auntie.
And I send you
Where's Jinkies?
messages.
Is she coming up here?
Oh,
Come up here,
God.
Jinkies. Yeah, I believe Dudley's on. If I was Don, I would not trust him because he just admitted to having
There's my baby girl.
things on there.
I've been talking with my mama and
Hey,
my daughter.
Crystal.
You know what, Miss
If I was
Daisy?
Don, I would not trust him.
Hi
This
guys.
guy,
Miss
is
Daisy,
not who he
listen
said
to
he
me.
was.
Listen to me. Miss
What,
Daisy is my
Jason?
mother.
Hey,
And Miss
Fonda, Circle
Daisy is
Jerk,
my daughter.
Nora.
She's my mother and my daughter at the same time.
Hey, Miss Chewy.
Hey, baby girl.
Hey, my mama Sherry.
Where's
I'm
Ken
your mama, Sherry.
Hey, Lady 7 Up. She was over there. She didn't want to watch the whole Dudley stuff, so she kind of got off.
That was kind of a well.
Well,
Let me tell
I
you
thought
something.
she was going to come over here.
Don Wells needs to call Aunt Sherry, and so does Candace. and I will tell them exactly
He
what I
looks
think
right,
and
looking
what I think they
angry.
should
That's
do
nothing looking for.
It's
to
just
rectify this problem.
Why didn't you go live tonight, Jinkies? You acted like you was going to go live, and then
I was
you
gonna
didn't
go live. You went live before I got a chance.
not answer the
Yeah,
phone.
and you know
I was
what?
in the
I
shower.
had to change shirts.
I'm not sitting and
I
waiting
had
for
on
you to decide after 3
Jinkies.
hours that you're not going to
I
do
had on
it.
Jinkies
I was in the
shirt
shower.
first. What am I
Yeah,
supposed to
I
do?
go to
Wear
work in the
2
morning
shirts?
anyway, so.
yeah, exactly. I knew you wasn't going to go live.
Y'all
Anyway,
need you
Hey,
guys
Wink
need
Girl.
to come to the
Hey, Wink
January
Girl. Hey,
15th
Denise.
remembrance party. We're gonna be in our usual place, and Sherry's
Hey,
gonna wear her bathing
JJ.
suit, and Sherry's
Hey,
gonna
True
wear her.
Crimes.
Sherry is
Yanny
going to
Yanny.
wear. Sherry's going to wear her
Hey,
bottom
Janice.
shoes, and she's
yeah.
going to go swimming
Lori
in
P.
that
Kim
lake.
B.
Watch me.
Hey, Diana, Parker, Christine.
I'm a
Hello.
great swimmer.
Come
Great
on up.
swimmer.
Bye.
Come watch me.
Yeah, guys, I'm okay. I just had a
Come
bad
watch me.
day mentally today.
I'm 67 years old, but I've lost 30
I don't know
pounds.
what's wrong with Christine.
I've lost 30 pounds.
Ricky, I don't know. Ricky, it's not letting you up. Oh, there he is. Finally, there he is. Hey,
No,
Ricky.
honey, I don't know.
Hey,
People keep
Ricky.
burning my phone up.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Ricky.
lie to you. My heart's racing when I heard this guy talk.
Well,
I'm
you know
sorry.
what? I'm going to tell you
oh,
something, Sam. I have
Dudley
been
here.
all. I have
Yes.
been all to
Hey,
every one
MC.
of
Hey,
everything
Janice.
that you've ever created, and I
Love
have
you,
liked and
Mayani.
subscribed.
Wait, somebody else is trying to come up
Ricky,
to
that's the truth.
Christine. Why do
That's
I
the
got
truth.
anything else?
Is Don still here?
No, Don is on another channel right now.
Christine,
Boom.
oh my gosh, you scared me
Oh, he's on
again.
another channel.
You had
Was
your
you
head up
over?
in that hat, the
Daisy,
mane
was you on
out on the
another
back
channel,
of it. I
or
was like,
was that
No,
your
I
channel?
was
she's
live
showing
streaming.
us the butt of a horse.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they couldn't hear me on another channel then when you had us over. Could they?
No, they
See,
couldn't hear.
anybody want a
Oh,
shirt like this?
Crime Crazy
Go to
Critters on the farm.
go to Chill Billy's.
Daisy, that guy right there made me nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did. I mean, I don't just feel
Well,
that for
it
nothing.
did make you kind of anxious.
Hey, Choo Choo.
Yes, it
I
did.
love you.
What are you talking about?
Hi, Christine.
Dudley's over on
Dudley.
Dudley's
Hey,
on
Christine, my lover.
Dudley's on shares right now, and Don's on there with him. So let's bring it up again and listen. Yeah, let's
let's
listen.
do that because I want to. I want.
back.
Dudley slipped up. Don,
Yeah,
Dudley
I
and
don't
Don.
trust that dude right there, y'all. Sorry.
When I saw your video, when I rolled up on you and I
And
read
I
like
can't
you
even
knew it
see,
was
but I
coming.
don't trust
It
him.
was a warning.
He was gone, Bubby. He was gone. He took off. That's why I reminded him that. He
I
hauled ass.
took off too. I don't know what you holding.
That's
cute. Yeah, well,
BB gun?
I ain't got a gun. I would have beat his ass with my hands, though.
No, but you still want to make BB guns and make talk like it is a real one.
I don't have BB guns. I never had a
beat
gun.
some poor man into the concrete because of the principle of it.
Who's that guy right there?
And I'm not judging you. I might have done the same
Who-
thing.
who-
but I'm not
who
sitting on
done that?
channel. And you did. Related in the
I
area
never
to
put no
what
brass
Mr.
knuckles.
Missouri is. Inserting himself once again. Hey, how early on the site
Wait,
contact?
what are we
How
talking
early
about?
when you probably low in them contacts you come
Help
on?
me out.
The night
Help
of?
me out a little more. I need to hear that again.
Really probably low in them for the money.
Hey, bub, I need to hear that again.
With the site,
What was that?
Reverend Donna, you needed the money before you did the talk.
Killer Looks. Oh, that's Killer Looks? So Killer
I
Looks,
didn't get no money.
Dudley Ajon, Don. Who's that up there? Who's that? Cotton?
Money. I got a dinner. That's all I got.
They told me they paid you, and it was
They didn't pay me
before
shit.
you-
And
bathroom.
what?
No,
We never collected a dime.
Hey.
Never. We caught dinner, bro. That was it. I didn't do nothing for no money. I did it for
Not
summer.
them people.
Dudley,
I was just telling them what I
Dudley,
knew.
I don't buy that.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't buy that because
I
I know
was.
the group of people
I
that
didn't
was
get
with
no
you.
money.
They are dirty motherfuckers. Them heels on the grounds, the bullhorn
I'm
Betty, the
telling
Molly
you,
Go Lightly.
they didn't
We've
give me
literally
no
seen
money.
I don't. Well, I'm sorry. You can
They
tell
paid
me
for my
that
dinner
to your blue in the
and my
face.
drinks.
I
That's
don't
it.
buy that. At all.
That's fine.
I don't buy
Hey,
that. I don't buy that. How
I
how
can't.
much drugs were they passing around in that group when they went to interview you? Not you, them. Because
Yeah,
they've
I didn't
talked
know
about
about
how they
that.
trade pills when they're outside these people's houses screaming and causing a circus. How much
Wow.
drugs did you watch them people do? Did you see them do any drugs? Let's talk about that for a minute since we're totally
I
off the
did, and
track.
I
Yeah.
thought the
So they're
bold
getting
gap
drunk.
lady was
They're
kind
all
of
yeah. So they're getting fucked up there with you, and they're trying to worry about where SummerWells is, right? Right? Tell the truth.
Well, I thought they was
Tell the
having drinks
truth.
because they were stressed out. I'm being honest with you. I didn't know them like that and hang out with them like that. They came
Yeah,
to
but
me
talk
and
about the pills
obviously
they pass around that group too. Let's
I
be
didn't
honest
know
because we
about
know
that.
it. We
I
know
didn't know
it. So
about that.
you didn't see
I
none
didn't,
of that.
I didn't
They
know
were only
nothing
getting
about that.
drunk with you.
I did not. Just
So do
drinking,
you
yes,
think
ma'am.
that that's wise to go and do an interview? Because Dudley, if I'm coming to interview you
No.
like right now,
No, it's
yeah,
not.
I mean I've got my little weed vape pen, but I mean I'm here, right? I'm
No.
not.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't
That's not
whatever,
right.
but I'm not here
Yes.
getting drunk and shit while I'm trying to
Yes, drinking
talk
is
to you
different
about
than
where
a
there's
weed
a little
place.
girl. So do you think that
Yes, ma'am.
that was kind of like a wise thing to do?
Ah.
Like, do you think
It
that
was
that
probably
was
stupid on
helpful
my
at
part. I
all?
probably shouldn't have done it. I don't think I did. I kind of felt a
Why
little
do you think they
embarrassed
doxed
with
the
some of
vehicle
the.
you were driving at the end after you begged them not to?
The comments were very nice.
Look, Don's
I
just
didn't
kicked
really
back.
put together. I was so stressed out, to be honest. You know, I guess I didn't think about it that way. But I thought it was actually helping for a little summer, honest opinion. But
You
I
did
guess
as
it
they're
was
sitting there
doing worse.
drunk and literally
Well,
they
that's
look
that
high
one
off.
night. That one night is all it was.
It
I
doesn't
never
matter
drink
that
with
one
them any
night. That
other
was the
time.
one night that they sat with you to discuss
We
SummerWells.
did an interview. Yes, ma'am. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Classy.
That was a stressful topic. And yes, you're absolutely right.
It really is a stressful
that way.
topic. I've been doing this almost 2 years, but I'm
I'm
pretty
so sorry.
sure if I've come up, I'm not sure I've done like a serious. I've drank online, but not like a serious case. Usually just a let loose
Yeah.
situation, which Summer's
Yes.
name always comes
Knock
up,
the
right?
edge off.
Have I drank and talked about Summer? Yes, but not like let's go interview somebody who is a witness or a suspect, whatever way you look at it, and get fucked up while we talk about Summer.
No,
And then want to sit there and talk about Don Wells and Candace Wells being fucked up
I'm
while
not
they're
no
talking about
better.
their daughter.
So I'm not no better.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I got myself fucked up thinking about it plenty times. Fucked my head up all the way around. So I'm sorry for what happened to your daughter. I am so sorry for what happened to your daughter, but I wish I didn't.
I appreciate
I
that.
did. I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry for a lot of crap I've done and pulled. I am.
Don, me and you was actually all right, bro. Starting to work, bro. You got your feelings involved. You kept bringing your feelings to work, dude, and trying to mind fuck me, and I didn't like that, dude.
Look, Dudley.
That's the problem.
Let him talk. Yep. Let him talk.
Dudley. I hope and pray to God, just stay away from that damn. Don't ever do meth ever again, please.
Dude, please don't tell me about what to do, bro. How old are you, Don? How old are you, Don? Don't act like you know Angel, bro. Okay?
But
Don't hide
Dudley,
nothing.
Dudley, hold on. I think
Yes,
that
ma'am.
was an
Yes,
olive. I
ma'am.
think
I'm
he was.
listening.
I think that was an olive branch. I really think that was
he
an
was
olive
telling
branch.
me that
How
then
does
too.
Don and Candace look to you today? Because today they look completely sober and looking good to me. How do they
I
look
mean,
today to you?
I can't see Candace. Don looks healthier, you know.
Okay,
I'm not
healthier than
saying
June
he's not.
14th. Does he
No,
look better
yes,
than
he's
he did 2
healthier
years
than
ago?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But
Can we see
I
Candace
guess.
really quick? Can we get a
No,
shot
I
of
can't
beautiful
see it.
Candace? How about Candace? Look at that beautiful long hair. You can tell she's healthier.
Where's-
Her hair is growing.
Every time I hear Candace, I love Candace.
Yeah.
I love Candace.
So don't you think they both are looking a whole lot better and kind of they look sober?
We've been
They
through
should.
hell. All of
And
us
they've been
have.
through hell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Drugs
been through
brings you to a different feel and a different side where you want to change the way you feel.
She's telling the truth there. They do look better. But Dudley is blown away. You should go back and watch the first part.
But when it's all that high is over, you still have that feeling.
I know.
It never goes away. So it's hiding something. That's what I'm good at doing.
So Dudley, let's ask you now. What do you think, since you've got a little time to talk with Don, do you still right now think, and look at the big picture. I know you've been watching, even though you've taken a step off
So what is ClickUp?
Easy.
ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything.
All of these people, no,
Daisy,
Yeah.
text Cher and tell her to ask him why he said they set me up for the kill, and he said it twice. Text her and ask him to ask her.
I don't
Ask
have her
her.
number. I don't have her number. I don't
Oh,
know Cher.
fine. I
Yanni
have her
does.
number.
Yeah,
Yanni's
but I don't
got
think
it.
her
Yanni could do it.
her and Yanni's
Yanni,
not on good terms.
Yanni, text Cher
They're,
and
they're not
ask
on good
her.
terms.
Huh?
Yanni's not on good terms with Cher right now.
Oh, well, shoot. Who's
Yeah.
in good? Somebody
Go
ask,
in there.
tell Candace to ask Don to ask
I don't.
whatever.
You'll have to ask Candace because I don't think she's in here.
I want to ask him why he said twice in that interview they set me up for the kill. Why'd he say
He's
that?
blown away. He is blown away. If
Yes,
you can,
he is. He says something like it to me.
yeah.
I got ask Candace. Well, let me text it. Let me text Don. I'll just text Don. I'll be back.
Don won't answer. People's been trying to call him. He won't answer. You're gonna have to call Candace.
All right, I'll call Candace. I'll be
Call
back.
Candace. Bye.
Tell Candace to come up here.
Yeah.
You've been watching. So you can't.
I didn't have
You
to.
can't. You can't.
My
blow it
friends
over
and
me,
family
right? So
watch.
you've been-
They tell me
yeah.
everything, Cher.
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Fine. Whatever
Yeah.
you want to say. But you know what's going
I didn't
on.
want to
You're no
look at it.
dummy.
I
So
know. No.
listen. Okay. How do you feel? Do you still, with seeing everything that happened, seeing all of these other people that, but they're in ways in and kind of puppet master Don and Candace, do you still think that they
Listen to the
are?
story.
Do you still think that they are capable of having Summer disappeared, or do you think it's possible or plausible that somebody else is involved?
Honestly, I feel like they are so prime suspects. I'm sorry. That's my opinion, so I'm going to go with that because that's how I feel. I feel
Why?
like Don and Candace know exactly because after just the way they were, they fought so much. They were always so angry at each other. She only come around when she wanted money, and she come around she was drunk. And
She's a wife. I ask my husband for money all the time.
yeah, but she comes to the job site drunk, driving.
But she does not drink
You know
and
what I
drive.
mean?
Okay, but if that's a problem,
No
Dudley,
way,
hold on,
dude.
hold on.
No,
But Dudley,
not
if that was a
No.
problem, how come you didn't just call the law on her?
Hey, he's saying you was drinking.
For one,
and
I'm not a
driving with
cop
the kids.
caller, Chair.
He's a damn liar.
I have
Candace-
said
Candace said
I've
you're a
said that
liar.
you yes you were, Candace. I believe that was those what they call them,
Candace
big 24-ounce
never.
cans.
No,
Those
no. She
cheap
don't
ass
drink
alcohol
that.
shit.
She don't drink
get
that.
him.
She
Dude.
drinks whiskey. She sips on whiskey at night. That's it.
Dude, I'm talking
She would
about
never.
serious, bro. You call me
She
whatever you
would
want.
never. No, she would never
That's
get in the
fine.
car drinking. That's no way.
Dude, you crazy. She got in a wreck at the
No,
dollar
you're
store, bro.
crazy.
She wasn't
No,
drunk
she
then?
never got. She
All
never got
right.
in a wreck at a dollar
So
store.
hold on. Hold on. So I got a question.
Oh.
Dudley, you texted me
Yeah.
something.
Pissed me off.
And I want to
What?
go over something that you texted me because it's coming to my mind since you just wanted to say Don and Candace are your prime suspects. But something you
That's my opinion.
something you texted me made somebody else my prime suspect. Like I understand, and I think Don even understands. Don told me, Don, you remember this? Back in one of our very first conversations, he told me, if I ever say something to you that you think is fucked up, then report it. Like, of course you have to report that. I'll never be mad at you for reporting me if you think that I said something fucked up and it could lead to my daughter being found. He told me that.
We all have to by the law, or we can be held
I mean-
accountable. You see
Well,
somebody.
I mean,
hurt,
look, I was.
We have to. By law, we're liable. We have
So,
to report stuff.
Dudley, I want to go
and I'm
over.
wrong for that.
No, I want to go over a text you sent me.
Yep.
Because I was asking you because Don and Candace were not the only people that we talked about. So you're mentioning them top suspect. Who else would be your suspect while I try to find this?
Why do you
To
say
be
it?
honest, there is no other suspect for me. It had to happen at the house. You know, it happened on the weekend or something. I mean, I don't know. Accidents
Why
happen.
did you
Accidents
say they
happen.
set me up for the
The
kill?
house was
So now you
dangerous,
were
very
so now.
dangerous.
Oh wait, so now it could be an accident. First, you thought he put.
Do what now?
I said, ask him, Candace, if you're listening, ask Dudley why he said in the interview, he said it twice. He said, they set me up for the kill. Ask him. Ask him why he said that. Ask him.
Put her in
Yes.
the wall.
I don't think Candace is in here.
If
I
I could
think
get
she's
up there,
talking
I'd
to
ask
somebody
him.
behind the
I
scenes.
wouldn't be scared.
Now it could be an
I know, but I don't
I
know.
want to know.
accident at home.
I asked him where he bury her at, Chair. That's what I
Into it in the middle.
Candace just messaged us, so check what
Yeah,
she
she
said.
said the
said.
two
Where'd you
in the
bury
middle.
her at? You gotta hide the body.
Okay,
You know,
so
the body's not
I'm.
found.
You
How
don't
do you
think
know
Where's
that?
this
on
girl
Donnie
at?
they done arrested
Well,
them
because
already?
nobody said
Come on,
anything
man.
about her being
Yeah,
found.
yeah.
I've not seen her. She's on
Let's
billboards everywhere.
let's
Shut up.
go over.
She was a cute little girl.
That makes me mad. Don't talk about Summer
Shaved that
like
little
that.
girl's head off because they had lice.
It's
Shaved all the kids'
Okay,
head off.
that happens though. I mean, that happens. That's
I got fired on Monday, and that
kids
Friday
get
they
lice at
running
school.
outside. Yes, they do. I had it too. But they running
got fired
outside
on
from the
Monday,
house
wanted to
on
run
a
this
walk
one
board,
that's
16-foot walk board.
Oh my goodness.
I
Keep it
Y'all
again.
used
What
to
happened?
lie. All y'all doing is now sticking each other again. We're right back to
Right.
sticking. You got Candace mad back there because you mad because she drinks. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. I don't care what Don do. Y'all just work together. That's why
The problem starts with home, though, bro. The problem starts at home, man.
Okay, so
You know
how many
that.
times you even
They're the
been to their
family. They're
home?
the parents.
Right there.
They
How
had
many-
5
How many
kids.
times have you been to Don's living room, sitting in his house chilling? How many?
Twice.
Hey,
Twice.
there we go. I got an answer.
Since 2005.
Been there
Don,
10. Yes. Been there 10 times, but only been in there twice.
Don,
All right,
what
been
you say?
outside for what? Parties? Or just getting dropped off?
No,
shooting
waiting on him
inside
to
for
get
what?
in the truck and go to work. That's
go
what
to
I was
work.
waiting on.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's all I did. I drove there to
Now
meet up with him to go to work. We
Mr.
ride
Don,
together.
Andy Paul Morgan.
Only in
arrested
Greenville.
for what?
Ask him, Don.
You
Ask
was gonna say earlier.
Morgan.
What about
Ask
Andy
him,
Paul?
Don.
Arrested for continue. I don't care about what you do in your personal life. If this was
I just want to
Canada,
know about
it'd all
Summer.
be
That's what I
legal.
want to hear about.
If you do it to yourself, you'd be all right. Why y'all also hung up?
I'm not hung up. I'm completely.
Yeah, you are
I'm
hung
hurt.
up, buddy.
I'm hurt. I'm definitely hurt. I feel for that little girl. That was a sweet little girl. Good
So
little girl, man.
Dudley, I notice you keep talking about Summer. When you do talk about Summer, you don't say her name. It's that little girl. And also, listen,
She
hold
was
up, wait a
innocent.
minute.
She was an innocent little
hold
girl.
on. And again, there's my
What?
point right there. Was. That little girl distancing. Her name is Summer Wells, Summer
Right.
Moon, Utah
She was
Wells.
still alive,
You haven't
I
said her
believe.
name one time. You haven't said her name one. It's always
thought I
that
said
little
it once
girl.
or twice.
She was. No, you did not. Go back and listen to this
They
later,
only
please.
had
You did
one
not.
little girl. They
No,
only had
listen,
one little girl.
but listen,
so
I don't care. I don't care.
I should
My
have said her
point to
name.
you.
Okay.
No, wait, but you
She has
to
a
me. Okay, she has a name and it's Summer Moon, Utah Wells.
Don, ask
Missing
him.
reportedly June 15th, 2021. You remember that? 6:29 p.m.
Yep.
Candace made a 911 call. You remember that?
Yeah.
Summer
That
Wells.
was on 6/6. That was on
Right.
June 16th, correct?
June 15th.
Oh, okay. Because at 3:00 in the morning on June 15th, they was at my dad's house. State troopers was looking for me because the little girl was missing. So what happened there? That's a big gap.
No,
You
there's
also
no
got a
gap.
dead man the next day in the vicinity that y'all all know inside you. I'm sure they got a lot of questions up in the hollow around that time.
Keep it
Missing little
talking.
girl the night before, dead guy suspicious right there the next day. But nobody
Me and
knows
Don was
nothing.
working on 5 different jobs, 6 different jobs at that 1 week and a half time. From Greenville to Jonesboro, Washington County to Kingsport.
Dudley.
So,
Somebody text Sharon.
yes,
Ask
ma'am.
Personal
her.
relationships. I got where you work at.
Somebody
Personal
text
relationships with people on the hill and the hollow.
I don't know any of them, bro. I didn't even hang out with Don like that. We wasn't like that. We just worked partners. That was it. I tried to be a work partner. That was it. That's all I did. Went home. I smoked joints with him, but that's about it.
So they bring this
You
shit
never
to your
drank
house.
together? What?
Share channel real quick and
Go
ask
get
that
it?
question.
What?
Did he not call
I
the
don't know
law
anything about it.
and keep this little
I don't know
girl,
nothing
and then
about
the
it.
little girl's family come in and take her back? But they wanted to
I have no
adopt that little
idea.
girl, right? You don't
I
know
don't know
now?
anything about it, Sarah. No, I
Okay.
don't. I don't know anything about that. I never said
All
I did
right.
either. First time
Okay.
I'm even hearing of that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What do you say about that, Donnie? Or can't you say anything?
Well, I mean, I know there was an incident, you know, that some person left their girl there. I don't know why. I do know that they took care of that little girl. I know they bought that little girl everything she needed. I know
Richard
they
and his
love
wife?
that little girl. Yeah, they love that
Yeah,
little
they were good
girl.
Christian people. That's fine.
Yeah, and when the family found out about it, they come and got the little girl, and they give the little girl back to the family, no questions asked. And I would say that
Are you
probably
talking about his nephew, bro? Are you talking
I
about
don't
his nephew,
know,
man? The little fat dude
no,
used
I
to live in
don't,
the mud?
no, no,
Come on,
no,
now.
no, no.
Is that who you
Attack him.
talking about?
No, I'm not trying to
Dudley,
attack
I'm trying
him.
to
But if
figure
I'm
it out,
told
bro.
something like that, that
Stop,
makes me
Dudley.
question when there is a little girl missing. Okay? If
Stop,
people that
Dudley.
got a problem with
This
this,
there
just
was
fuck off.
What?
they
I
was
ain't saying nothing. I'm trying to figure this out.
Y'all
well.
games speak volume. Your
Remember the
games
nephew? He got fired or something because
No,
Whose
Dudley.
daughters? So whose daughter was that? Whose
This
daughter? Do you guys
person,
know whose daughter
this
that was?
this person actually went online and that family created a lot of problems for the Tuckers. The Tuckers didn't do anything wrong. They took care of the little girl. Yeah, I'd say Rosie's heart was probably broke over the ordeal, but they give the kid back straight back to the family. No questions asked.
No, we're not attacking
They-
Dudley.
Yeah, but they was good people though. I never said y'all come at me however you want. It's fine.
Would
I
would you
might
guys?
not say everything I
Someone's
need to say
asking.
how I need to, but it's
Someone said,
stressful
is
moments.
Richard Tucker the
What?
upper?
Please.
Yes.
They
Yes.
did nothing
that
wrong.
got
Dudley,
with mad
Dudley.
respect for you even attempting to come up here.
Yes,
and doing
yes,
this.
I'm right here. I'm right.
I've been waiting for
Okay,
this.
That's no
chat has
problem,
a
bro.
question. They want to know
Yes.
why you said they set you up for the kill twice. Why did you say that? What did you mean by that?
What did you
You
mean,
talking to
Dudley?
me or?
Yeah,
I said that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did. You
yeah,
said it
okay. I thought
twice.
you were talking to me. Yeah, I did.
You
Yes.
said they set me up for the kill. What did
Why?
you mean by that?
What did that mean?
It was just pointing. I felt like they were just trying to take the finger off them. So
No.
I don't know.
But should there be a so
That was
what?
pretty.
So
I felt,
so there should.
Oh yeah, Aaron. Yeah.
felt like there was a real. Don had a lot of mental issues, so he used to mind fuck me every day, whether it was driving to work or how he wanted me to do my job or something. It was just always a problem, and he started creating these arguments. So we would fight all the time. That drove me nuts. So I felt like
said
he
it twice.
was probably some
Said it
crazy
twice.
dude. Yeah. Well, he set me up for the kill. Fuck yeah, he did.
I'm kind
Sent
of
the cops to my people's house. I mean, brought me come to the my house and give me a couple $100 and tell me I'm the main suspect. I killed his daughter and where's his daughter at? If that would have been me, I'd have got out that truck and whipped my ass because that's what I would have done. I got 2 daughters. If I'd have felt that way about you, Don, you wouldn't have stood further into it. I promise, because I would have smashed your ass.
Shut up,
Just
Dudley.
telling
You're a
you.
freaking punk.
Fuck
You're a
you.
fucking punk.
But why are we doing
You
this?
said that so many times.
Hold on,
You
you
said
guys.
it so many times, bro. I'm walking on.
You're lying.
Hey, I got a broken leg, bro. I tell you
You're
what,
lying,
I'll
Dudley.
still take your ass right now. No, I'm not lying. The truth hurts.
You're lying, Dudley.
Don.
Yes, sir.
Don. Hey, y'all know Dale? D-E-L?
Dale, I
Either
don't
one of
know.
y'all. Y'all
Take the
know
link
don't
if you
Dale?
know.
want it,
White
Josh. I
No.
this
with the footprints, the ones you talked about, Don, recently.
Tell the lad to shut up either.
Oh,
Honestly,
no.
we just
There by the trailer.
this is chaotic
I-
right now,
you know
but
the
I think
Don,
needed.
Don talked about so many fucking people.
I'm
Have
asking
a
you
drink,
about
please, bro.
footprints.
Have a drink.
He didn't say the man's name. He talked about his daughter's footprint. You know Dale or the brothers, the side bottoms, or the wife?
No, I don't know them.
I don't
How
know.
about you,
Footprints?
Dudley.
Yeah,
Wanna do about a
Hey Dudley,
footprint?
how close were you
Yes, ma'am.
to Jody
Yes.
Sue's? How close were you to Jody Sue's ex?
Yes, ma'am.
Or John
Jody
Schaefer
Sue.
Jr. who's
The Mexican. I
No,
wasn't
I don't think
close
he's
to him, but I've
Mexican.
seen him like 3 times.
No, Andy Bernard. How
Uh,
close? How many times you hang out with Jody Sue and Andy?
Like a redhead with a big red beard.
3 or 4?
Candace's
How many?
mom.
No, I'm not
Candace's
talking
mom?
about the Wells at all. No, I'm talking about Jody Sue Dudley.
Jody Sue.
Focus.
Who is
Jody
Sue?
Sue Brown. No,
I
you know
am.
who Jody Sue Brown is.
Help me.
Jody Sue
Give me a
Brown,
reminder,
Andy
please.
Bernard, the neighbors to Don Wells. You drove by their house multiple times to ride share with Don to work. Jody Sue Brown. Don't do that. I know you know them.
I didn't know them.
No,
They were
I know.
acres away, though, Cher. I didn't know them.
Oh, but you know that
I never
now?
went to
But you
their
just tried
house.
to act like you didn't know anything.
No,
So-
that was on the news. That was on the news, wasn't it? I mean, that's heard on the news,
So
Cher.
you've never hung out
I
with
didn't
Jody
know
Sue?
them.
Oh, let's okay.
No.
All right. Next neighbor.
Hell no.
Next neighbor. John Jr.
I didn't hang out with
Schaefer.
any of Don's
John Schaefer
neighbors.
Jr.
None.
What a, the
Don't
dude
know
in
him.
jail right now for being a pedo who had child porn
I
all
don't know
over
him.
his phone.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't
I
know
don't
him?
hang with people like that.
What's his name
No,
again?
I don't. Nope.
What's his name again?
Jody?
Sharpie's Junior's son.
Look at Miller looking at his hands up.
Is that?
Okay, Frank, the Hills, the Lights, any of them.
I
The
heard
Dykes.
about Frank person. Who was the Frank guy? Was that the guy with the red maroon Toyota or some
Frank
shit?
guy.
Is that his name,
No.
Frank or no?
Frank White does not have a red
Dudley, you ever meet Tim
I don't
Mullen?
know.
You ever meet Tim
Mullen,
Mullen,
yeah,
Dudley?
is that the guy that was on the podcast? Was that
Well, I don't
Candace's
know.
buddy?
No,
Or something?
Don's best
No?
friend,
He
or
knows
used to be,
Tim.
or something. I don't know what he is. Tim Mullen.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
Tim.
him. The
Yeah.
Sandman.
Yeah. Is it Don or? Oh yeah, I heard of him, but I don't know him like that. I did
Every
hear
time
of
I
him
ask
once.
you a question, you're
No.
repeating a
I
question
was thinking
back
of
to
Don.
me. It's very odd. And it's
Dudley.
Get him, Sarah.
Me?
Get him.
Yeah, you stay
What?
with Tony. Hey, you don't run with people like that, but you stay with Tony Hammonds and Carolinas in that trailer. And how y'all got ties back
Who's
to
that?
home? Tony Hammonds.
Tony, who is these people you talking about, bro? I don't know these people.
Hammond.
I thought you paid
Hammonds.
attention to the area and the news. You should
Hammonds
know
drive
exactly who Tony Hammonds is if you're paying
I
attention.
don't know him, bro. I don't know him. I
Almost
didn't, and I
convinced
wasn't.
the little boy at the same
I
time
was
out the yard that we can tie you to knowing Hammond. You know Hammond.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You done drive off.
Carolina and Homer. And Hammond's no Sturkey Jr.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a connection right there.
Oh,
Cher just hit the nail on the head. Boom.
Right.
I just wanted to work with you, man. This is what we do here.
Give him Killer.
Talk.
Killer looks all about trying to work together.
You
Find something. I like that.
No.
That's the universe
Well.
fucking with you, Dudley. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you're kind of lagging a bit, Dudley.
Trying to lie right now on something, and the universe is actually fucking with you.
Boom, he's gone.
sorry.
All right. Before Dudley comes back, if he comes back, this has been bugging me. Okay. Dudley keeps saying that June 15th at 3 a.m, he's got people calling about Summer being missing. That's before Summer went missing.
Right. He keeps saying it.
But he keeps saying it over and over again. I tried to say, was it the 16th at 3 a.m, you meant?
It had to have been.
But he keeps going back saying
it's when he decided to do the deed. The 14th when he left that night and didn't get that money, in his head it was done.
Do you think that $1,000 is worth taking a child, though? Do you think?
Well, a normal person wouldn't think any money.
Don,
Killed a man over whatever their issue was before with Brad Smoke.
true.
When I would take Brad Smoke to a fight, I know what kind of.
I want to say yes, absolutely.
Killer, get him.
It's for more than that. $1,000, and Don got him. Don fired him. Hell yeah, that's a motive.
Situation. I don't have no good real for you, and I don't care what happens.
It's the whole point that Don fired him. He was mad. I don't think it has anything to do with the money. I think it has
Yeah.
everything to do with he got his pride hurt because Don fired him. It don't have
Yeah.
nothing to do with the $1,000.
And he seen Summer the night before.
Yes, he did. And
He
Summer
was
would
there
go
when
to him.
Summer was
Right.
And he
fixing
said they set me up for the
raising.
kill, and he said it twice.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm so glad somebody asked.
Especially when beat you down with both pairs of brass knuckles. I can respect where Dudley's coming from. He about that life.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about to. I think he's a gangbanger wannabe.
Don.
I got no idea about Dudley.
He's got
He
that
keeps coming
persona.
back, and
Here,
he does
he's
seem
here.
to be at least trying to give us some answers. I know it's hard, it's chaotic, but
No, we're not hanging Dudley, but we
we're
need
trying.
straight answers from everybody. Don Wells has been
No,
hung.
I'm
Candace
sorry, I
has
got
been hung.
disconnected.
Everybody's been hung. Dudley has taken a back seat up until now. It's not that
Can
we're
I
trying
ask
to
you a
hang
question?
Dudley. We need
Can I ask you a
answers, and
question?
it's a play
Can I
around.
ask you?
But
I'll give you every
yes,
answer I can give you, okay? I
yes.
swear to the fullest. But just some of these names y'all saying, maybe I wasn't good with names, but I don't know. I'm not picking up the people. So I don't hang
Okay.
out with none of Don's folks. Okay, we
No,
work together.
Dudley.
That's all we
Dudley.
did. What?
Okay,
He doesn't
Dudley.
know.
Hold on. Time out, everybody. Time out, everyone. Shut the fuck up. But Dudley, please, Dudley. My husband's gonna
Yes,
ask you a
I'm
question
yeah.
again. Please focus
I'm
on
just
it
trying to
and answer it to the
understand
best
this.
that
Yeah.
you can, please.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Please.
I know. I'm sorry. It's chaotic, but
And I know it gets repetitive and there's
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff, but I've heard you say this a few times now, and I've
Okay.
asked you, and you said it was the 16th, but was it 3 a.m. on the 15th or 3 a.m. on the 16th that you were told about Summer?
I was fired on a Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday after midnight,
Okay.
2, 3 in the morning, my dad's got the state police there.
Okay, so
looking
that
for
would be
me.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
It'll be Tuesday, right?
Well,
Monday I
afternoon.
got fired.
midnight
The
it changes
very
to
next
Wednesday.
day,
Right.
I was looking for my pay, and I thought he threw me in some fuck shit because he threw this on me so he didn't have to pay me my money.
Dude,
That's why I said that shit.
what you
So
saying?
there for now.
That
He,
don't sound like
Yeah,
the
broke your
class
heart.
guy that they
he don't
interviewed.
know what he's saying.
Man, I'm straight.
Shit.
If it was the 15th, that was right after he got fired.
Oh boy. Oh my
And
gosh.
that was before Summer went missing. Dudley, did they set you up for the kill, Dudley? Did they? They set you up for the kill before she even was missing. They're going to set you up for the kill. That makes no sense. That's why I always said, why did he say that? I've got it in all my videos of him saying,
Yep.
they set me up for the kill. Who says that?
He's
I would
high
never
and
say
he's letting
that.
it out.
Never.
He's high and he's letting it out. And that ain't the same nice Dudley that they interviewed. This is
No.
a different person.
So was that your view?
Lying on the tub. Tell me what
Okay.
happened.
Okay, so here's
Yeah.
the deal. Okay.
Let me hear it. I need to know.
I'm a subcontractor.
I deserve this.
Right? Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
let
gonna
him
say
talk,
that.
Dudley. Let him talk. You asked him. Let him talk,
Okay.
please.
So
Why is
I'm
he
a
telling
sub.
me this though?
Oh my gosh.
Just
Can I
talk.
talk?
Yeah.
He want to work. He make his own schedule.
God, she's gonna.
Yeah, we already know this
I'm-
shit. 20 plus years.
See, okay, here. This is why. This right here is exactly
Just
why.
say it, bro. Get it out, dude, please. I
Let
want
him. Let him.
Okay, I'm a subcontractor, subcontracting for Richard. I hired Dudley, tell him, man, if you help me out, I'll give you 50% if you just show up, shut your mouth and do it the way I want to do it, whatever, you know, but he couldn't do that. This is what I got every day. The same thing that's going on right now is what was going on every single day. It was a constant fight. It wasn't going to work. He didn't want to do it the way that it's supposed to be. Man, you got to tape it. You got to first coat it. You sand in between coats. You wanted to go do
That's how we
your
started
own
out.
weird thing. And you already admitted that you got high the weekend before. So you wasn't worth a fuck Monday and Tuesday. So that's what happened.
Dude,
man.
let me tell you something.
No, you're not.
That's
gonna
what
tell
happened.
me.
Oh, I got it. I will tell you something because on my worst
That's
day, I
right.
smoked your ass, and if I got high, you didn't like it. You made me
That's
motherfucker get high one change. You
that's
got
in
high
that's
every
in
day.
your
Every day you got
No, I
high, bro.
didn't.
Stop
I
lying.
smoked weed. I smoked weed.
Dude,
Yeah.
you smoke crack, you smoke fucking meth,
You're
you did it
lying.
all, bro.
No,
Don't lie. No,
no,
you're lying. I saw
no.
it. Oh, whatever.
Hell
Oh,
no.
stop. Wait, did
Yeah,
you smoke these things with him?
Okay.
No,
Number one.
but just weed I
Okay.
did, nothing else.
Okay, Cher, can I say something? I had a CPS case, remember? We were doing drug tests.
Yes.
And they closed the case on the 14th. There you go.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay.
Without showing us any personal information, when they close your case, you get a little letter, right? Some kind of little rectangle, something. It's on schedule.
Stop talking either. Don't tell Candace to stop talking.
Ain't nobody
don't do that.
here.
I don't even know if there was a case.
No
I can't take that
podcast.
to fact.
I had to give all.
We
I
had a
know you
CPS
failed the
case.
drug test once Summer did come up missing. And
Yes,
I'm not
I did.
I mean, I
judging.
probably would have done that too, to be honest, bro. If my kid came up missing,
Yeah,
I'd be
well, you
fucked up.
being real with it.
Yes.
Hey,
Just
I'm
like I
being real.
said, if I would have really thought I was the main
think you could be a
suspect, I'd
little
have
bit
beat
more
my
real with
ass.
it. Some of I failed
Wait,
our
if you
shortcomings.
would have thought you were the main suspect. So
Like he thought I was. Yes, he kept saying I was. He should have beat my ass because that was his kid. I would have done it. I promise. I'd
have you
killed
ever
somebody.
seen a
I'd have
blue
thought.
couch? Hold
And
on.
what good would that have done, Dudley? If I would have killed you, what good would that do?
What?
Then I'd
Stop.
be in
No.
prison.
Could have beat him till you took him
Hey,
to Summer.
That's
guys.
right. You took up for your kid.
I
Hey.
didn't
I didn't
know.
say that. And he could have been totally wrong and had the wrong guy. But if he thought it was you,
Yep.
I'll beat you till you take me to my kid. You're
Damn
not
right.
gonna die. It's not gonna be that
Fucking
easy.
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat
Big
you
man
till you
here.
take me
Big
to
man
Summer.
here. Yeah, you know it all. Whatever.
I
Yeah.
No,
ain't saying
You're
that.
gonna
that's what
go.
you
was
told me
You
though,
my
don't.
Don.
father.
You said I had an
My
attitude,
father.
Don. You said I
You do
always
have an
argue, Don.
attitude.
Listen at you,
Listen,
bro.
Breaking
listen,
colors.
Listen
Hey,
at you
dude.
though.
That's what you're doing right now.
All right, boys. Hey, listen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Mom
mama.
in the house. Time out, everybody. All right, you
Mama
there,
in
you
the
there.
house.
Hands behind your backs. Zip it. All right.
Can you please?
Before I go old school and put soap in your mouth, make a meal on rice. Okay, I was born in the 80s.
Oh, dude.
But
Oh,
listen,
hello.
listen.
Yeah.
Dudley, have you ever seen
Yes.
a blue couch at Don and Candace's across the back door? Did you ever see a blue couch in front of the basement door?
I believe so. I don't remember recalling that. Which I never went in the basement. Wait, the
Okay, so you
basement
wouldn't
door.
just
Not
seen
even
it.
been inside. It was on the outside. You drive around it. Yeah.
So
I never
did you?
saw that.
Okay, but you weren't down there to see that.
No, I never been in the basement
You're
at
not
all.
timed out. Slow chat is on for 15 seconds. So if you try to chat multiple times within 15 seconds, it's not going to let you. I can see you, so you are not
Yeah,
blocked.
I didn't. Me?
No, sorry, talking.
You talking to me, Sarah?
Chat. No.
Okay.
I would like to try and get
I
something.
didn't see
out
the
of
blue couch, but I do remember the door that was in the basement that was out. It was like I thought I remember some kind of chair in front of it, like a lawn chair or something. But it was white.
On the outside.
I thought outside. Yeah, I've never been inside the basement.
Have you seen these dog trails and stuff? Do you know about the dog trails? Have you
Yeah, I
seen them,
saw
been
that.
around them at all?
Mhm. He had a shit ton of dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. There was a bunch.
They were strays. People would drop off strays at our house.
Hey,
all
call
the
that number
time.
for me.
Yeah.
Can we replace your old roof with a new metal roof? Let us know. We're looking for old roofs to replace with our new permanent metal roofs. Can we replace yours? Click the link on or below this video now and enter your zip code to check if we're looking for roofs to replace in your area. If you have an old roof, get help now. Don't risk serious structural damage to your home and exposure to dangerous black mold from a roof leak. Click below and enter your zip code now. We're scheduling installation.
Get Hunter, and there was a big issue with them. Bikers Against Abuse and something like that. I don't know. There was a big deal with them there for a while.
Yeah.
They've been looked into. There's been all kinds of people looked into.
So, did you guys know that Hunter's dad a few weeks ago, several weeks ago now, came up on my panel,
Didn't know
and
that.
he told us that TBI still has Hunter's original phones,
Right.
and thought that possibly TBI still had yours and Candace's original phones, or at least Candace's.
They had my phone, but I'm talking on it now.
Yeah,
My phone's been everywhere.
yeah, but you and Candace got your phones back pretty quick, didn't you?
Well, yeah, my first phone, but this second phone that I bought, they ended up taking it too. And then,
Don, do you remember why you didn't work on that Sunday? Which I'm not going to say anything, but
I don't remember. I don't.
Okay. Or I was thinking probably not. And thank you for the new memberships. Thank you. Was that a question? Why didn't Don work on Sunday? Thank you for that. There's my dad.
Thanks, Dippy.
Hey, Dad. Hi, Mia. My dad said this is better than watching Trailer Park Boys. Get out of here. Sorry. Okay. Dad, if you have any questions, this is, Don Wells and
How you doing, sir?
his ex-employee that he fired right before Summer's disappearance. My dad doesn't really know. Well, yeah, he doesn't. I don't think. Hey, Dad, you can try this. I'm going to drop you the link in the chat, and I want you to tap on it and follow the directions. K-Pops. You can try it if you want to join us up here. I know you can finally say hi to Don somewhat face to face.
Right.
Right? It's been a while. What do you think that you and Dudley can say to each other or ask each other? What can be beneficial, Don, tonight, having Dudley up here, or vice versa for Dudley? What can we make? Because it's actually, and I just looked at the time. It's been over 2 hours, and we've gotten nowhere, I feel like. Don, I am a little bit proud of your behavior tonight. You've kept it cool, like we discussed, and it's good. This is good. Dudley, I understand this is, that you're just getting at this and finally coming out and I guess defending yourself or whatever, but people are heated and we've got the 2-year mark coming up. So everybody's emotions are high and we don't want to hear people laughing. We don't want to hear her being called that little girl. And not all of us necessarily just want to hear about it's Don and Candace. They put her in a wall or whatever. Like, we want to be open to everything right now, because not everybody has been for almost 2 years now. And you two, this is the first time you guys are talking. So in your guys' opinions, mine out of it, what can we do? How can we help this situation tonight with the two of you talking? What can we get out of this? No more fighting. Let's put that aside for at least 5 minutes or something. Don, what can we do? Dudley, what can Dudley do, or vice versa? What can you guys do? Do you guys see in the future you guys sitting face to face in Tennessee together? Is that an option? Like, what can we do from here, Donnie? Because it says Donnie on the thing. Dudley will probably come back up. What can we take out of tonight? What can we do tonight? What can we do different? YouTube hasn't been very helpful. We've all been doing what we can, but Summer is still missing, right?
Well, I appreciate you guys. I really do, for giving me the opportunity to express how I feel and defend myself, like you say, and all that stuff. But yeah, this is about Summer. It's not about me. It's not about Dudley, or whatever. But I wish I knew what we could do. If FBI and TBI and the police, they have no leads. They have nothing. That, and it seems, really odd and suspicious, I guess you could say, in a lot of ways. I get that, and I'm not mad at people. People, and it was so crazy there at first, and it still is, but not as bad as it was. But still, we got a little girl missing, and I wished I knew. I wished I knew what to do. I wish a lot of things. I feel like, Hawkins County has taken advantage of the situation. I mean, we don't have our boys, and I don't know if we're going to get them back. We're trying everything we can. We're trying to comply with everything they ask. But, you know, our boys, as of right now, I mean, I don't know. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But more so for summer.
Brandon Lawson. Yeah. What do you think about that, Don? We haven't. I know
Brandon
you've talked to
Lawson.
other. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
That's
I
why
have.
they would railroad Don and his family. If he's thinking it has something to do with not getting the right amount of help, not getting things done, it could be a whole big old. Look what they did for him. I mean, the man did
Yeah.
no time for the things he's done for sure.
Yeah, I learned in jail quite a bit.
For in no time. It's very
Yeah.
possible y'all got caught up in something y'all just didn't get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, the whole situation is just absolutely crazy. If it would have been anybody else, they'd never get out of prison. And the charges that he got, they'd never get out of prison.
He should have been fair. I mean, if something happens like that inside your family, be fair. You
Yeah.
gotta go pay for what you did.
Yeah.
I don't want it
Yeah,
to
he
happen.
was.
You did
He
it.
was. I do know. I found out when I was in jail that he was into the meth thing really bad. So
I
it's
heard that too.
possible.
I
Yeah.
heard
So
you
it's
sent back by your neighbor.
yeah. It's possible he could have known Fred Hill. He could have been in our holler. We don't know. I mean, because they're all connected.
I got an angle that one. I'm thoroughly impressed with you tonight, Mr. Williams. And Dudley, I don't think you really had anything to do with it. I think y'all just butt heads. Y'all tend to not like each other after all this time. And to tell you the truth, we looking for somebody to blame.
Yeah.
I'm even myself looking for somebody to blame. I gotta hold myself back.
Well, the reason he was my number one suspect because of the amount of hate that he had. When I subcontract from these guys and I go to my boss, I'm like, yes, sir, no, sir, whatever you want me to do, sir. I'm all about that.
We did the same thing with Jerry McClain. And then we looked.
Jerry McClain?
Why you would think he was trust?
I never.
Justice.
Do you know? No, I never said anything about Jerry McClain.
A long time ago you did, yeah. A long
No,
time ago you number one.
No, not Jerry McClain. No, I never thought Jerry
I'll
McClain.
dig up the videos and the clips.
Yeah, because Jerry McClain died. You know that, right?
Yeah, the suspicious OD.
Yeah. He was really heavy into
Can you
meth.
turn your YouTube down, Dad?
Yeah. It looked like you just popped his heart cutting break.
Yeah, he got really bad. But I never thought that Jerry McClain. I mean, he has been to my house, but I don't think he was ever a suspect in my mind.
I stand corrected. I do know that. I took my note.
I mean, I don't know. I might have mentioned his name or something. I don't know. It's possible.
I mean, it's in the YouTube world.
Okay, well, it's possible, and maybe I'm not remembering. I don't know. That's possible.
So,
Right.
yeah, you're on here, but do you have any questions for Don or Dudley, Dad? Now, you won't be able to hear Don when you're on my phone, but he can hear you.
Oh yeah.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
I just wonder how the
search is
going for that little girl. And if there's been any
Well-
developments, but I guess there hasn't been, or you'd be talking about it, right?
No, there
Yeah, there hasn't been any developments or anything that, they say that they're still working on things and stuff like that. I know they took the reward fund.
Looking on stuff.
They took the reward fund. I know you and Sharon, you guys, I think you sent them like what, $500 or something that time.
I did a fundraiser. I shaved my beard. It was like $1,100.
Yeah, but
$1,100.
We sent that to Churchill Rescue Squad.
Right.
So
yeah, well, they sent it to
directly to them.
Yeah, well, they sent it to the judge, and we were summoned to court, but we didn't even go to court, and they divvied it up. So she doesn't have a reward fund.
Dad, he's telling you right now, you can't hear him, but he's letting you know that there's no longer a reward fund for summer because they've taken it and they've divvied it up to the like the town, the politics got involved.
Yeah, but anyways, but there is.
Yeah, there's no reward fund right now anymore, which was I think around was it 80,000, about between 70 and $80,000, I believe. They have taken that and given it to like resources in the government, the county there and stuff. She does not currently have a reward fund now.
They actually
People, it came from donors from like all around, like local people who gave tens of thousands of dollars. All people from around the world sent in their money to help raise these funds for her. And Don, they tried to take it like a year ago, but Don fought it and went all over the news and saying, no, this needs to stay until my daughter's found. And so they extended it 1 year. And then when that was up, of course, while Don was in jail, if I'm not mistaken, they divvied it up into the county. And now the same people, Church Hill Rescue Squad, is actually asking for more assistance and trying to get more budgeting for them. And this is the same place who had multiple people involved in robbing them.
Well, it doesn't surprise me the minute that people are trying to take advantage of this situation. You know,
there's been so many
any scumbag fucking criminals out there. They look for opportunities like that to scam money. And I'm not talking about just people.
Some have, yes, some have done that.
We live in a good country here, but the government is a bunch of fucking thieves.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, everywhere around the world, they sure are. Yeah.
But I do know for a fact that
How does Killer know so much? Because Killer's been here from day one taking notes. That's how Killer knows so much. That's how the lab knows so much. That's how we know what we know. I wouldn't say maybe as much as them because people would argue that, but I mean, I've been on this. Everybody knows because they've been here from day one, including Killer.
Don and Candace still together?
Yeah, Don and Candace are still together. They're both up on panel. Candace is, I think she's playing game or something, or she's talking to her friends, but she's there.
I think she's on live with Critters or something right now.
Oh yeah, she's on the live with her friends, and Don's over here.
That'd be Miss Daisy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dad, can you say hi to the critters on the farm?
Hello to the critters on the farm.
Hey, what's up?
All right, Pops, I'll call you later. I know you can't hear Don, but listen back and
Thomas, good hearing from him.
Don says it's good to hear from you.
Right on.
And we'll make sure it's legal, but I'll share your phone numbers if you want. We'll make sure it's allowed.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you want me to give it to him?
No.
I think they can hear me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we probably can't. Yeah, Don, we can't do that. All right. Love you, Dad.
That's fine.
I love you too.
Bye. You know how the felon stuff go and
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
yeah, we don't want no problems.
You both could get in trouble. Yep, you both could get in trouble for that.
That's
so yeah.
right. Yep.
Cher here is just learning things. My dad's much smarter than me. Hear more about Dudley Hammonds. Dudley Hammonds. What? Okay.
Candace right now.
Thank you for that, Anakin. It is confusing. It has been chaotic. Yes, I thought it would be, but not. I don't know why I didn't think it'd be like this.
Oh, they probably are.
It's pretty much how it's been from the start. It's just
Yeah, this is how you felt from day one, huh?
Structured tonight, and Don, it's structured chaotic. We're
Yeah.
gonna be in the way so we spin out of it, and we just productive.
Candace is actually.
I hope there's something that we can. Don.
I actually think Candace is on the phone with Jinkies right now. Because I hear her talking. I think Jinkies and her on the phone. But we'll listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dudley
you,
dropped
Miss
down a while
Daisy.
ago. He's probably done for tonight, and that's okay.
Welcome, Ricky Beaver.
Listen, how can we be useful
I
from
think
here
I
on
think
in?
I think you all have done a great job. You've tried to do everything you possibly could to find truth. We've all paid a terrific price, and we've all been, but sharing her pictures like y'all have and getting it out there, and stuff
Proud.
is probably helped quite a bit. And that's I guess all we can do. I mean, I don't know what else we could possibly do.
Do you ever think, like, I often wonder, how come? Because you know the opportunities that I could have got you. You knew the opportunities just I alone could have got you, and I know past that you got a lot more. Do you think that it's wise to stay off of more the mainstream? Like you did the Dr. Phil, but you did that as Dr. Phil's basically canceled and he's on like just a podcast. It's not like his, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't, in my opinion, good timing because of his stuff going on, right? So not many saw it because he was canceled at that time. He was literally losing his show. And I believe he got you on there, as many YouTubers do, to help the show.
Right, absolutely. It's just a bigger form of a YouTube channel, really. But
have you ever thought about why not? And I know there's other people in the background stopping you doing stuff, but how come? What makes you stay away from more high profile situations, news outlets, any other kind of shows? I mean, we could have got you on Dr. Oz and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that would be a possibility, and we're still thinking about some of those things.
That's awesome, Dippy.
Some of these people,
You
are
know, I
like,
can get you on Dr. Oz. I've booked people on Dr. Oz, right? You know, I can do that.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Okay.
All right, you guys, did you hear what she said? She said that she knows that somewhere in the background, people are trying to stop him from doing whatever. We are not stopping Don from doing anything, nor Candace.
No. She don't think it. Earlier, they were blowing up his phone, and she said she thought it might be Doug that was doing it.
Because we don't do that. We are not. That is not. That is not what we're doing. Yeah, they are their own people. We do not try to stop them from doing whatever they want to do. That's up to them.
Well, I tell you what, in my opinion, I think that a lot of people use Don and them to get a lot more views and get a lot more of this and that.
Yeah.
I just think they're being. That's my true opinion on it.
They do.
And it's sad now, Daisy. You're not trying to do that, but I'm not gonna say this is not about a lot of the other people.
That's what I was gonna say. We're not trying to do that at all.
No, I know you're not, but I'm saying that's the reason I come here. No,
yeah,
I know y'all not, but a lot of other people are.
Y'all, I just have to say, when you believe in someone, when you've had thousands of people not believe in you, it helps you become. It makes you want to be a better person. And Daisy, all we do is try to guide them into, making good decisions and trying to, make their life better. And as you can see, they are doing fantastic, way better than they were before.
They're doing great.
Now, do y'all think?
You can trust.
Do y'all think she can really get him on the Dr. Oz show?
That'd be great if she could.
Yeah, Cher could.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, Cher could. I think she could.
I'll put it back on.
But
yeah,
some of these people are nuts.
If anybody can get him to do it, Cher could.
Yeah, it's been pure hell.
What kind of show is Dr. Oz? I've heard of him, but don't know a lot about him.
With Dudley, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go there. I'm done talking about him.
Is he like Dr. Phil, more or less?
Yeah.
Dr. Oz?
I just hope he's, yes, sir.
He's a real doctor.
Yeah, there's hope.
Yeah.
There is hope. I don't know who.
The Dr. Phil, I heard him say he thought Don and Candace was guilty from what I heard him say.
Huh?
I thought Dr. Phil said he thought that Don and Candace had something to do with it.
Nope. No, he didn't say that. He said that he didn't. He sat right there in front of the whole audience and said that they do not know. They do not think that they're guilty. Not even the panel that interviewed them. They said, and I did a video of it, and it has been sitting on there that they do not believe Don and Candace had anything to do with their daughter going missing. Now,
Okay.
they did say that some of like their actions may have guilty knowledge of something, like, feeling guilty, like a parent would do, like I should have, whatever
Sure.
it is. That is what they're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what he's saying here.
Well, yeah, that's how I got all of them. They all Andy Paul.
Yeah.
Trying to isolate the one that lived in your camper at the end of your road.
Well, we let him. We let him rent our bottom
I'd rather
property
Don
for a
be on
long
the air
time, but
than
he
India.
ended up getting on drugs or whatever. And when we finally got him off our property, I hauled off 10 truckloads of trash and all kinds of nasty stuff.
I can see that. You just tried to help somebody out, they took advantage.
Right.
Yeah, a lot
I
of people
believe
do
Green
that.
Eyes, the one you have to worry about is local, and I believe he inserted himself into this case for a reason.
I don't know who Green Eyes is.
Well, that's what helps. That's what helps this community. Let's find Green Eyes. Let's find the next answer. Let's do the next thing together. But I want to start with Green Eyes because he's always been a problem. And out of everybody in this community, he's always had the most malice towards your family and for creators.
Who is he?
I don't know. If I look, man to man, if I could find the real Green Eyes, it wouldn't be an issue.
Hold on.
Right.
I'll tell you he's Daryl Jacobs. He's the one that had that wrecked the truck at the bottom of the driveway.
Yeah, Don
What was his name?
Last night, Daryl Jacobs.
Daryl Jacobs.
Hmm.
Yeah, Don told it last night. He knows Daryl. He just don't know him as Green Eyes.
Oh, well, somebody needs to say Daryl Jacobs so he knows who he's talking about.
There was another guy too, y'all, that I heard somebody do an interview on. He lived next to Jody Sue. Guy, what was his name?
Jackie Dobbs?
Yes.
Yeah, he came in. He bought that property sight unseen off the internet because there was a bidding war, and he won it. And so he was there the day before Summer went missing.
Yes, I know. I heard his interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he said he went and got a hotel because Andy and Jody Sue were attacking him and called the police on him, and the police made him leave.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, made him lose his own property.
Watch these interviews with Don and Candace and see that they don't know where their baby is.
They do not know.
I'm
telling you all, they don't know.
I believe that.
They don't know. I'm telling you, if they knew, they would. Don would listen. Don, you see how Don gets fired up? He scares me. If he knew where Summer was, don't you think he'd go get her? Oh, hands down, Don would go get her if he knew where she was. That's 100% for sure.
He probably would end up hurting somebody if they knew they hurt her.
Yep.
Because he's driving himself crazy.
Yep, that outburst that we seen last week, that was just utter ready to jump off the side of the cliff. He was done.
Mm-hmm.
He was done with everybody accusing them and being mean to his wife, and he's and every night your child's missing. You're gonna think the worst. It's just natural.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna. Yes, we hear you, Auntie Sherry. We love you so much.
Day to these.
I'm gonna turn her up just a little bit.
I don't, and I'm old. I still don't understand it.
You're not old.
Hey, Miss V.
Hell, I am old.
Mama V.
You want to listen to
I'm
see
smart
if they go
too.
the honest thing?
I'm
Yeah,
smart.
let's see if he figures out that Green Eyes is Daryl
Donald
Jacobs.
Wells. Donald Wells needs to call me.
People or person.
We will have a
I
great
don't know.
conversation.
You mean to the abductor?
Just a private
The abductor
conversation.
or abductors, yeah,
Not
whoever
online.
did
Not
whatever.
online.
I don't know what to
Give
say.
him my phone
I'd
number,
say,
and I would
it's
love to
scary.
talk
It's
to
so
him.
scary to
We'll give
even.
it to him,
That was
Auntie
Jackie
Sherry.
Dobbs.
Because what if Summer
Okay,
is
I'd be
still
glad to
with
talk
this
to him.
person?
Okay, so what if
What
she
if
can hear you right now, talking right now? What would you say?
I love her
Summer
with all
can
my
hear you
heart?
right now, maybe.
Love her with all my heart, and I'll never stop loving her. Her mother won't either. Her mother and me will love her forever.
No, they were
always.
talking shit on my cousin.
But as far as the
They
abducting,
don't fucking know.
please let my daughter come home.
Don't talk shit about my cousin. I'll fuck you up.
Let
Save
her
my
have
life more than one.
a free life. Let her go to school. Let her get her driver's license. Let her fall in love someday with somebody she actually loves. Don't be this way. Don't hold somebody in bondage. That's not right. That's not right to do for your own personal pleasure or whatever.
I have a theory.
And that's why he did all
Please
So
just
Don
let
is
her
thinking
come
that
home.
his little girl was kidnapped and is being trafficked. That's what he's thinking.
That's what
Nice
she
to
told
see.
Donnie.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
Kidnapping involves.
All
We
right.
didn't want to say that out there, out
I need
loud.
to.
I appreciate you all. I guess we're gonna end this. I guess, right?
Well, no, I mean, if you have more to say, I
No.
feel tired from this. Just trying to follow everything.
It was pretty chaotic. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But I
So
appreciate y'all. I really do. And God bless you guys. And everybody out there, thank you very much. Okay?
thank you.
I'm gonna hop off.
Meet up and work again tomorrow, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Thank
Text
you
me
again.
and well, really quick.
And I'll tell you what, Killer Looks. I go on his channel and I watch some of his stuff, and he is doing some research, y'all. He likes map stuff too, and he's just like I am. I'm on the maps. He does maps too.
So am I. I'm a
Yeah.
map quifter.
Sherry's all there every time. She's there with me.
My favorite cartoon when I was growing up was Johnny Quest.
Oh, really? You know what I did when I was little? My grandma would drive and I would have a notebook piece of paper, and every time she would turn, I would turn, and I was making maps when I was like 3 years old. I promise.
Oh my gosh.
Where did Jinkies go?
She's talking to Candace.
I don't know if Candace is talking to Jinkies or who she's talking to.
Use it, but it was very smart. You just oh yeah, I'll send you my secret code. Seriously, I've been a secret agent since I was.
Y'all I've done is snacked us through this whole thing.
Secret agent man. Well, man, that was a good live. Shared. I'm gonna give it to Cher. She can do an interview. She can do an interview.
Right, and Dudley was so out of his mind. Go back and watch when he first came on. He said that he was doing meth either that Saturday before or the Saturday after Summer went missing.
No, he didn't.
He sure did.
Let me tell you what, Dudley's on my radar. I don't care what anybody says. Dudley
He's
is on my
radar
radar.
too.
He would why would you you're being interviewed for a child that's missing. Why would you ever in your right mind say they set me up for the kill? And he said it twice.
But I looked at
I don't know.
I looked that up, and it says to set you up for a fall or a failure. It doesn't mean to actually. Doesn't mean to.
Yeah, but you would not use that kind of verbiage.
Set you up for a fall or a failure.
Yeah, but you wouldn't use that kind of verbiage, Auntie Sherry, when somebody's asking you about a missing child.
No, I would not.
Exactly.
I would not use that phrase. No.
I wouldn't use that phrase probably, period.
I'd be crazy out all over this world, crawling on the ground, trying to find my baby everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd go berserk.
Well, look, we're not even Summer's family, and we're all still looking forward.
How I feel. I don't have to be Summer's mother or father to feel.
Sorry, I don't mean to chomping y'all's ear.
I love her.
Yep. Well, and I'll tell you this: my other suspect is a tree trimmer. Not all the tree trimmers, because I had a comment. I did a video and somebody said something about, oh, they were gone by the time Summer went missing. Yeah, but the whole point is they knew that Summer came home. That doesn't, just because they were gone from work doesn't mean that person didn't either A, stay there, or B, come back. They knew she was home then.
Right. Hey, Dippy, what's up?
Hi. I've got a great idea about that
You do?
I miss
Like
you,
Don
babe.
pointed out earlier. I'm proud of Don. He stayed calm and collective and handled it pretty well.
He's been like that all day today because he was like that over on my side.
Yeah, him and Candace are doing real good.
Yeah, I talked to him for a good maybe 30 minutes today. I didn't let nobody know he was coming. I just brought him up when he came in.
Aw.
I think
Are
you're right,
you,
Jerry.
Hippie, are you going back to the Warriors again this year like you did last year?
I'm thinking about it. I haven't took my vacation yet. I could have, but I didn't. So I think I might come again. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to go to Warriors, but I might come back to Tennessee.
Oh,
I might go back too.
well,
Our own little sections where we used to.
I don't know if I'm gonna go or not.
I'm only 7 hours literally from Don and Candace's house. So I mean, it's not a big thing for me to just hop in the car and go.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like he was like we had a very good talk today. He was very calm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a pushy person anyway, so I don't like dig into personal things that I shouldn't be. But like I did ask him a couple questions, but nothing like everybody else does.
You're asking, Dippy.
Well, I asked him. My main question about Summer was, is she the type of girl that didn't know a stranger? Like she thought of everybody as her friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he was like, well, the type of church we go to, it's kind of hard to know strangers. And I was like, well, and he's like, kind of his fault for not teaching her stranger danger. He's like, but she also knew that if we talked to them, that they were okay, type of thing. So.
And I will tell Don this too. What if it was a familial abduction? Familial.
Yeah. Familiar abduction. That means that that the child knew, or they know the child.
Yeah, knew the person that took her. That's what I said. Because if she, most kids, that's why that was my question. Why I asked him about if she didn't know anybody as a stranger. Because if somebody coming and taking her, all they would have to do is be like, hey, your mom said you can go with me to get ice cream, or we're gonna go to the park, or just do anything like that. And Summer could have been like, okay, and wouldn't have made no noises, no screams, no nothing. She'd have just went.
No.
And that's how I feel. I mean, Daisy, am I wrong? That's what I've been saying since day one.
What was it? I'm sorry. I didn't want to say something right quick before anybody. Candace cussed because she was upset, y'all. She just wants y'all to know that because Dudley said that she was driving, and that's why she cussed in the background.
So
she was pissed off.
So Don earlier said that he thinks that that Summer might have gotten upset because nobody would go and play with her, and he said it could be possible that she did wander off, and if she did wander off down the driveway, somebody could have been there and seen her and just circumstance taken her.
Yeah. Well, because see, there's a creek right there by the road, like in between their land and the road. There's like a little stream, brook, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So,
listen to me. She's outside of the box, like we are right in it. But she says,
right.
Sherry.
I just wanted everybody to know that the reason why she was cussing in the background was because of what Dudley said. He had her upset.
I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I don't blame her not one bit. And all the stuff that they've been through in the last 2 years, I can't blame them for a lot of things that they've said or done. Just because, everybody assumes that they should be acting this type of way, or they should be talking this type of way, or and then like somebody said something today about them moving out of the house, or if they, and I was like, I asked Don about that too.
Crazy.
I was like, you know what? Everybody assumes these people are supposed to just like have their life frozen. They're not supposed to move on with their life. They're,
I was thinking that same thing today. They're not allowed to laugh. They're not allowed to enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking today when I was thinking about,
how about that?
Candace
How much do you think life is fun?
Candace posted a video of her at the pond, and it's like people don't want her to have a life. They don't want her to live and be happy.
They're like, oh, well, they have a missing kid. They have a missing kid.
Be happy.
Okay, well, I mean, they still have to live. Bills come in every month, whether the kid is here or not. I mean, they still got to provide for. God forbid the boys do come home. Not there because, obviously they don't want to go back there. But if they do move, they still have to have money. You can't just stay there frozen. I understand. I mean,
hey, Oklahoma.
I don't have a missing kid, thank goodness. But my cousin has been missing since 1996. Nothing from her. Nothing. And it's kind of like Summer. She just like vanished off the street. So, I mean,
they're just now getting to where they can grieve. I mean, they were so bombarded and so just treated so bad and overwhelmed. Yeah,
Overwhelmed.
And not only are they grieving over Summer, but they're also grieving over them boys.
Boys, yes. And that was always my one thing. And I'm like, I understand Summer's missing, but they know where the boys are. We don't know where Summer's at. So, and when Candace made that comment one night, everybody flipped out. And I was like, you guys just don't understand. They still got to work and do what they got to do to get the boys back. And if they do have the chance to get the boys back, they have to have money.
I need you to call me. It's very
Candace takes classes. She does all the things that she's supposed to do. Don does what he's supposed to do. They're really trying. And when people listen, they know that they were wrong, doing stuff wrong in the past that they shouldn't have done. They know that, like going on YouTube and doing the stuff. They know that. Don's even said it that they do know that. But continue to beat somebody down. When they beat themselves up, nobody has to beat them up. They do it themselves. They do it on their own. Nobody has to help them or be mean to them. They do it themselves because they are hurting. Their daughter is missing. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Trust me. They beat themselves up, but nobody else has to do it. It takes a community to break these chains and help these parents become a better person and to make better choices. And I think you can see that. Right here is a prime example.
I think that's our job, ultimately.
It just drives me crazy how people expect them. Like, I'm like, if you guys got to walk a day in their shoes. Feel what they feel for once.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
David Dotson's wife had a daughter that disappeared. What?
What did you say?
They're saying David Dotson's wife had a daughter.
Auntie Sherry.
I don't know about that, but I heard Don did say that David Dotson was getting a divorce.
Was that who they were talking about tonight? Was David Dotson?
I don't know about over there. I know he told me that.
Who's getting a divorce?
David Dotson.
They're saying that his wife had a daughter that disappeared.
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Me neither. Where'd you hear that at, Rhonda Lynn?
I think I heard that, but I didn't do any research on it.
Now that's weird.
That would be weird.
That'd be very weird.
There are some things that I've researched, but I don't want it out here yet because I have to make sure that it's 100%. But that one may.
I want to say real quick before
I said it.
What did Ronald was up here a minute ago, wasn't he?
Who?
Wasn't that Ronald that was up here with y'all?
No, that was Ricky Beavers.
Ricky. I knew it was an R person, but he was talking about how like everybody has them on their panels for the clicks and views and whatever else. Well, I'm here to say that that's not even true, because if that was true, I would have plastered his name about
Right.
coming on my channel.
We don't.
Nobody knew he was going to
Some
be on my
does,
channel.
but I mean,
Nobody knew.
1,000 people in there like yesterday, but I don't never get it because I'm
I
one
don't
of the
want that many people in my life. I
a
don't.
lot of people hate me because I'm friends with Don and Candace, and I don't understand why.
We're friends with him anyway.
I've been getting flack since day one, and you know this, Miss Daisy.
Oh yeah, you're
Because
right.
you used to give me flack.
I sure did. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right.
y'all, I've known Miss Daisy since the very first live. I was one
We
of her very
started our lives together.
Me too.
Yep. I was one of her very first people in her chat.
Mm-hmm. She
But
started her life,
yeah,
and
we
I
started.
started mine.
Yep, we started the same time, and we used to do a lot of things together. And then she just
I
a
took
lot
the
of people
hate
got in
train.
her, a lot of people got in her ear, and she just went the other way, and I stayed on the same path I'm on now.
It went wild.
I've always believed in. I'm an innocent until proven guilty girl. Always. If there's
Which is actually a good thing.
there is no evidence proving these people have done anything, whether it be Summer or them boys, nothing. It's like I told Don today, every picture I've ever seen of them kids, other than maybe some dirt on their face, they've been happy and healthy.
Oh yeah,
They're
seen that
tall
video
kids.
that Steen put
They're
up. I
gonna
mean,
be tall kids. They're gonna be skinny.
Candy. Well, they looked healthy to me. I never thought that they didn't.
They were talking about how skinny they were, and I'm like, well, they're active kids. They're outside playing.
Very, very active. Very
They're
active.
not in the house 24/7 playing on a video game.
Mm-hmm. They're very active children.
It really drives me crazy. I'm glad that you came back to the norm, though. I
I am
really am
too.
glad you came back to the norm.
I remember what I said about Miss Daisy. There's something not right with that man. I felt it from the beginning. Kind of like that Santa Claus with Jean-Benet Ramsey.
I don't know much about David other than he married that girl.
Chat
And
warning.
remember, do you remember that picture we seen, Daisy? We seen a picture from David Dotson's house, and there was like a little girl in the doorway. Do you remember that, in a white dress?
Mm-mm.
And everybody thought it was Summer at first, but it wasn't. I think it was his new wife's daughter.
I don't remember. There's been so much happening in the last so long. It's hard to remember every little thing. But
I don't miss I don't forget very much. I try not to forget anyway.
mm-hmm.
If I don't know, I don't know. Like if I was so out of everything, so I really don't know everything that's been going on with everything from the last 5 weeks or so, because I've been so busy with the trials and stuff.
Yeah. What do you think about Dudley? What's your opinion about Dudley?
Dudley? I don't trust him.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't trust him.
He was irate because he got fired. I mean, if that is, I'm not saying he did anything, but if that is not probable cause, I don't know what is.
He was irate the whole time he was on Cher's panel tonight.
Oh yeah, and that's like been almost 2 years ago.
Something. I believe he was on something.
No, I thought that too. I was like, damn, he sounds like he's messed up.
Well, I think everybody was on something.
But
I don't know. But he definitely was not the Dudley that they did an interview with. And
did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Because they said something about the interview, and he was like, well, he said certain things just because he was pissed off because he thought Don wasn't going to pay him.
Like, I wonder why.
He said that tonight. He said, I said certain things just because I thought he wasn't going to pay me.
Yeah, the certain thing that he said was, they set me up for the kill. And he said that twice. And his little excuse was, because it was getting trying to get back at Don. But no. Mm-mm.
He did
Go back.
ask Don why
I don't
he was
buy that.
crying that Monday or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That he said Dudley keeps saying he was crying on the bathtub or whatever in the house they were working on. But Don said
Yeah.
it was just because he was overwhelmed with everything going on at work itself, and this was before Summer went missing.
Well, I know Don is very particular over his sheetrock work.
You got to be in that kind of work.
Yeah. And that's
My
why
husband,
Candace works with him. He says Candace works better than a man. Than
that's
most
what
of
my
the
husband
guys
said
he
about
works
me.
with.
That's what my
He
husband
told me
will say about
because he was acting like that because he knew he was going to have to fire Dudley, and he didn't want to have to do it, but he was going to have to do it. That's why he was doing that. Like he, sitting on the
It was like
bathtub.
he was
looking-
making it like he was so upset, and Don was like, "No, I wasn't crying." He was like, "I was just trying to
Don was
figure out who
calling
else
the
was going to
police
fill
out
your
of him.
position."
Yeah, he was trying to figure out how he was going to boot him.
It's just people take so much stuff out of context, and that's the main reason why I didn't want to put out there that he was coming on my channel, because I didn't want people coming in there trolling the clip channels, coming in there and making a big fuss out of stuff. I hate
Make
when they
no
do that.
mistake, they will troll.
I'm
You
not
feel
on a channel, but I'll
Cher
tell
will
you the
probably
damn
get
truth,
hell over this.
whether you like
I
it or
don't know.
not.
She might not. Some does, some don't. But I'd rather have him on Cher's channel because she knows him better and they've been friends longer than I would all these other ones.
I
You
know
know what
we
I
do. We get hecked for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've lost a lot of subs because of it. I have, and
A lot of creators go after us too.
I've lost a lot of subs when I stopped modding for Benny, and I also lost a lot of subs because I won't change my mind.
Right.
I keep
Right.
trying to tell people, I'm like,
Yeah.
you want me to change my mind? Change it for me. Tell me something that's going to make me change my mind. Because everything that I've heard isn't helping. It isn't working because I don't believe any of it.
Right. Where'd Bobo Evans go? Did he come back?
What, Miss Sherry?
What'd you say?
What is your channel, please?
Oh, Dippy_TC.
Oh yeah, you're Dipsy.
Don handled himself good tonight. He did.
I'm Dipsy. I love when you guys say that.
I'll be honest with you. I think that if Don had a chance to be around, if Don and Dudley were together in a room, they may end up in a fist fight. That's what I would think.
That's what he said tonight. He's like, well, if you thought I was your main suspect, why didn't you beat my ass? And he's like, oh yeah, that's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Well, the thing is that Dudley came to the house on the 14th. Dudley came to the house on the 14th, and Candace said she did not like the way he was looking at Summer. And a mommy knows when somebody's looking at their daughter and not in a good way, because I have daughters and I'm like that mommy. Like
Well, let me
my
ask you
daughter.
a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wasn't Dudley the one that said that she came outside talking about she hated the kids or something like that?
Yeah. She hates the kids, but he's
Well, Don and
say something.
Auntie Sherry lost 2 children, and yes, she did name them. But I lost 2 children, and then I found out why. I found out why later, because I had endometriosis, and every time I would get pregnant, my uterus would slough off the babies.
Oh.
And it was called a miscarriage. It was terrible.
How many times are you pregnant, Auntie Sherry?
Twice.
That's okay. Yeah, that's
They're
what
named. They're named.
I know. I helped you name one of that, Auntie Sherry.
They're named, even though I never got to see them.
You will. You will
People
see.
think I haven't been through anything. I've been through a hell of a lot of crap, let me tell you. And let
We
me
know,
tell you
Auntie.
something. Let me tell you something. What Candace and Don are going through is the not knowing. I know where my babies are, but
Right.
they don't know where her They know she's in
You don't
heaven, I
know.
think.
Just
But
like
they
what
don't
Don said.
know. They don't even know if she's alive on this earth. And I have pleaded 1,000 times to bring that baby to my door. I will go take out a loan to pay you. Never look at your tag. Never look at your car. Just
I'll
leave
give
it
a.
alone.
I will sell my husband's business if you're not my husband's business. Give me that baby.
And
You know,
I mean that with all my
Dudley.
heart.
It could be David D.
Bring her
It
to
could be
me.
so many people. It could be Frank. He mentioned Frank Lake.
I don't think she's
Did you
dead.
guys happen to see Nana's Angels channel last night with Don?
I did.
Somebody came and
She
took
asked
her.
him what she thought, what he thought about Damien.
I believe what Erica said.
What
It was a.
Don say?
It was a convenient.
At first he didn't know who it was. He was like, I don't even know who that is. And she's like, that's JSB's son. And he's like, oh, yeah, they don't call him by his
Let's try
first
to
name.
think about the parent side of it.
It's
Really?
really upset when
If
people
we were
accuse her
there,
son
how would we feel?
about it. But I don't know. I hate to say
I go
because he was
crazy. I'd
young.
drink myself
He
to
said
death.
that he was never over at the house other than to relay messages or pickups or coming, if she needed a bar or something like that, but not to stay. And there was that one, and she said there was a picture going around of him, Summer in the pool and him being there. And he's like, I've never seen it. And he's like, I don't even think that's who you guys think it is. He's like,
Yeah, I
think
don't
it's
think
somebody else.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it would be. I hate to say that Jody Sue does have children. I mean, they're her children. And I can understand her getting all tore up about people accusing him. I hate to say that he would when there's so many other people out there that.
But
I
you
can't
know,
say anything.
My thing is,
definitively.
my
I
thing with
don't
him
know.
though is it's kind of coincidence that he went into the military right after this happened.
Right.
That's where my coincidence is.
My
Because I'm
sister
like,
takes that theory
There's no
too.
such thing as coincidence. There is
Um,
such a thing as
But there's so many
synchronicities.
coincidences in this case.
Synchronicities.
You know what I'm
Not
saying? There's just
coincidence.
so
The
many.
Bible
I'll
only
tell
talks
you
about
what, I have
synchronicities
never in my life got a
1 to 5.
migraine over a case
Y'all
like
need
I
to
did
read
with
the
this one.
Bible at least twice.
Oh yeah, you think that's bad? Try 10 creators or 15 bashing
can't.
you every day. These clip channels, all of them.
I can't do it. I don't know how you tolerate it because I wouldn't be
I've
the
not
nice
done
person that you
public
guys are
comment.
hearing right now. I promise you that.
Hell,
I
Carolyn
have
took
it
my
in
life
me.
the
I
other
do.
day.
I
I'm a
promise.
retired teacher.
I
I'm gonna
promise you, I
Stacy
have it
is a
in me.
retired nurse. For us to see this,
They'll go real life on you too.
it's like
They go real
hell
life on you.
on earth. For us
Yeah.
to see
Like,
these
that's
babies
the hard
go,
time. Well, with me,
that
I've been
is really
well.
hard on us. And yes, I've had to step away from it.
There's no
And when I
way that he was 19 when that picture was taken. MC Licko, what up, Pop, or whatever. Because that was like a year or two before the summer before she went missing.
Christine, I'm
How
about
was
to
he when
stop
someone went?
smoking.
What?
I'm using this instead. I'm about ready to stop smoking. Period.
Auntie
I
should
had,
have on tonight.
I had to stop smoking. I had pneumonia.
No,
You
I
know,
have never. I don't have COPD.
I think Don. I'm proud of Don tonight. I really am.
I
He
am.
handled the situation so good. He could have argued. Dudley was saying some pretty mean and nasty things to him.
He just laughed it off.
Yeah,
he was
really
sweating,
just
too.
wanted him to talk. I think Don wanted him to talk.
He was sweating.
I still think Don thinks he's sus.
Uh-huh.
I still think Don thinks he's suspect.
I wouldn't blame him if he did, because
Excuse
like
me, I gotta get
the
a
way
Diet
he
Coke.
acted when he got fired, anything could be possible.
Excuse
I'm not
me.
going to put it on him and
I
say
gotta
he
get a
did.
Diet Coke.
I'm just saying
But he's
anything is possible.
definitely on the radar, right?
Oh yeah,
Keep
and
it
I will say that the FBI did go and talk to him twice.
Wow, Fluffy Muffin. Don said that last night that the FBI or the TBI came in and talked to him all the time about Jody Sue and other people questioning about him. That's what he said last night.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Well, I
They
asked him today if he heard anything.
I watched the
he said that
and I
they came to him recently. The FBI did.
Yeah, he said he talked to him the other day.
Yeah.
saw that.
But I didn't ask. Of course, I
and
didn't
they
go
were
into
nice
detail, be like, "Oh, what did he ask you? Can you talk about?" No, I didn't ask him any of that.
No, I
When
wouldn't
he
either.
said it, I just like I let
They
him talk
know that.
basically.
Miss
I
Daisy.
wasn't trying to like ask a whole bunch of questions. I just wanted I want him to, you know, just like your channel. I want him to feel like they have a place they can come and talk
Without
if they
being
want.
judged and stuff.
Miss
Yeah.
Daisy.
But I've always been like that. I've always wanted to
We
talk.
don't talk about the case. We just
Oh,
talk about the stuff in
Yeah,
general.
that's what I wanted to do. And Daisy will tell you, I've been saying from day one that I would love to be friends with Candace.
yeah. You'd love Candace.
Because only for I'm not because I'm not like these other channels. Like I'm really not.
I know
don't-
you ain't. You've been
I'm not.
pro Don and Candace from the beginning.
I'm all about finding Summer, yes. But
Yeah.
until the FBI or the FBI or somebody comes out like credible with some information, there's
Mhm.
really nothing for me to talk about because what Candace and Don do on a day-to-day basis has nothing to do with the case.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah, but people judge them. They're like, "Oh, well, Candace can't even go out and look at go fishing." You know, that's her downtime. That's her peace time. You know, if she they expect her not to be able. But listen, they have to survive. They have to move forward in life. They
True.
I'm not saying they don't miss summer, but they can't. They have life moves on. They have to work. They have to make money.
And
You
no
know,
matter where they're at, Summer will find them. They will. God forbid Summer came back. She's not going to go skipping up to that house.
right?
First off, you know,
That's what I
that's
said.
not going to
She's
happen.
going to no.
And like Don said, if Summer was to come back, they're not going to get her right now. If she was
Well,
going to
not
come
only
back,
that, I would. If somebody did take Summer, it's like Don said. It's probably not for a good reason. And
well,
you know,
I'm
I
keeping hope that it has nothing to do with that. Like, I don't want to believe that, and I haven't believed that since day one. That's one thing I could say. I have never brought SA out on the table. Never. Trafficking, never. Nothing like that. Never.
But that's what Don believes that though. I mean, but
I know, but I believe that somebody took her, but I don't believe it had anything to do with that.
I
I don't.
pray.
I just don't
Pray
feel it.
so much.
I really just don't feel it.
I pray you're right, Dippy. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Dippy, what would be the reason for them to take Summer? You and you opinion.
I'm sorry, Christine. What'd you say, babe?
What in your opinion, what would be the reason why someone would take them?
Any reason. Like when this first when all came about, my first thing was honestly was the black market adoption. That's where my mind went to.
Good thing
Blonde
though.
hair, blue eyes. Blonde hair, blue eyes. That's what everybody wants.
It's so scary to think about, ain't it?
And that's where and God forbid it did. I felt like from the first week that she wasn't in Tennessee anymore. I don't
No,
feel
they hijacked their tail. There's so many ways. All you have to do is cross that mountain, go down the road and cross that big mountain. You're in Virginia. There's so many ways they could have got
go
out of
the other way and you're in North Carolina.
right. But
So
they
I mean,
if all they would have had to done is get on that road and take a left and head towards Knoxville, Tennessee, or wherever. 81.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even
They
have had
could've
to you
they could
know.
have got. I mean, a plane, yeah, plane they have to show ID. Train they probably have to show ID. A bus you don't. Not just
Right.
for the adult, not for the kids.
But you know what? I've tried to tell a lot of these creators, and even I don't even try to argue with them anymore, that if Summer would have died anywhere on that property, those cadaver dogs would have picked it up, or in those vehicles.
That's
The
true.
cadaver dogs would have picked it up because if you go back and watch Dave Radar in the EquiSearch, they said 18 seconds after a person passes away, you can pick up the scent of a dead person, a deceased person.
The decomposition.
And so if she would have passed away anytime on that hill or in those vehicles,
comes within
they would have picked it up.
after you die.
Hey, Donnie S. How are you, Danny?
You can smell the
Hey.
But it's I don't know. People are just taking things way out of proportion, I think, and it's like what everybody says. It's to fit their narrative. Like they're trying to know whether it's true or not, and it's ridiculous. It's getting really ridiculous. And I love, not for nothing, I love that Lee Summers' name is staying out there.
Yes, it absolutely has blowed up these last few weeks, y'all.
But my thing is, look at all the other kids that aren't getting it.
Yeah, but through summer, we've brought awareness through
A lot of
Jacoby
kids.
Montgomery, Michael
Yep.
Vaughn,
Yep.
Whitney Simon, all
That was
those.
that was the one thing I liked about the visual last year. That was the one thing I really liked about it, is that, at the end they made us pick up, they had like all these little kids that were missing around the 3 crosses. And we each picked up one of the pictures and talked about, or, gave the information on the missing kid.
Who
I
did you
picked up, at first, my first pick was Orrin and Orson West.
Oh.
And then I had like another little girl named Brittany. And then I picked up one other one. That's when it hit my head.
Oh.
So,
well, we did a Christmas tree thing with all the little kids' name on it.
yeah,
at
I
Christmas
see.
time.
Because everybody had a fit about that Christmas tree. I don't know why.
I don't know either. We had such a good time.
You know
We
why?
all
You know
met
what it comes down to? It's jealousy. It's not something they thought of.
Right. I don't understand it. They could have come. We would have welcomed them with open arms. Auntie Sherry would have gave them a Modelo. Maybe a little hit of something else too.
I got every
Auntie Sherry. She had everything. She was prepared. But we all put up, and we loved each other.
I got a question. Did you guys hear about that Chad? You guys seen that thing with Chad Nesbitt last year, right?
Who?
Chad, Chad Nesbitt. Skyline News.
That guy's a lot. He's a fake.
God, I don't like that man. But
He's
I was
a big
about
fake.
that American Recovery Project.
I heard about what they tried to say. That is such baloney.
Well, no, the thing that they said is actually pretty true, because they did find that 22-year-old girl where they found this, where they said they seen them go. But
are you talking about like the one where they said the satellite?
Yeah.
See, he also made that a story up about a year ago about Candace sent me that. She was upset a couple weeks back about them saying about Summer, and Waylon seeing Summer get her,
Oh
cut.
my goodness. No, that was a phone call. I have part of that phone call.
That was from that same guy though that made that
No,
shit up.
no, that phone call came from Benny. Somebody called Benny and relayed all that message to him. I got the phone call.
That's horrible.
I got the whole phone call, but the end of
that
it.
lady that said all that about Rose Nye, she was so believable. Like, we believed her, didn't we, Christine? We thought she was telling the truth because she was so convincing, and like I fell for it, ship and hook. And come to find out, it was a plain lie. It was a lie. This woman made this up.
Well, she was naming places. She was naming people. She was naming all kinds of stuff.
She said some bad stuff about some creators that we didn't release out of respect for the creators, and then those damn creators turn around and attacked us.
I know. We still didn't let it out.
We didn't put it out there, but we didn't put it all out there. We just put a little of it. But if you would have listened to it all, she sounded pretty darn convincing for somebody just to make up shit like that out of the I mean, and she plainly made it up because I actually had a chance to ask Grandma Candy about it, and she said, "Yes, that's my niece. She looks just like me." And then I sent Candace a picture, and she said, "Yes, that's my cousin." So that absolutely is not Rose. But I fell for it. I fell for it, ship and sink. I thought she was up until I talked to Grandma Candy and Candace. I really believed that she was alive still.
Mm-mm.
This
Well,
and after
I
that, I
mean,
just realized
I'm not
people
gonna
lie.
say she's either, but I'm just saying I really, if we think about it, if we look at the statistics, neither one of them are. But we have to go with what our heart wants to feel instead of our. I don't. If I listen to my mind, then I would be listening to a whole bunch of stupid stuff. But if I'm
Yeah.
going with my heart, she's still alive. She's still here. She's still with us. We just don't know where she's at. Innocent. I do have that part. I just don't have the end of it. But if you email me, I can email you it.
Right,
What
Angel.
what do you mean?
She wants to hear that phone call.
I didn't see it. What phone
But I
call?
would never play. I
It was
wouldn't
pretty
play it on
bad.
my. I wouldn't play it
Phone
on
call.
my
That was
channel
pretty
at all.
bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
The
What
only
phone?
I don't have the part where the end where she says what happened. I don't
I
have
think
that
I
part.
got it.
I
I
cut that
think I
part off.
got it.
I know that upset Candace
That's
pretty
it.
bad. Are y'all talking about the one with that I just told
Yeah,
y'all about?
yeah, it's
That
bad.
really upset
It's
Candace a
about
lot.
it's about Summer and the
There's
next
One of
no
the
way possible that could ever be true. Ever.
no.
That, like I said,
And I
nothing
got to
happened to
admit,
anybody on that hill.
Benny even knew it was false. He even knew it wasn't true. But he did send it to TBI just to send it to them, so they had it. But he knew it wasn't a lie. That's why he's not the one that put it out. Somebody else did.
Well,
Right.
and the thing about it was about that one was they were trying to say this guy's girlfriend was a CPS worker, and that's where he heard it from.
And the one that's right above Summer. I the names I'm not going to mention the names anyway. I just can never
Right,
remember
with
which.
a CPS worker, a former or present CPS worker slips some confidential information like that out, it's not just losing your job. You can have prison time over that.
Yep.
They can
And
go to
not
jail.
only
for that.
you're putting everybody that you talked about in jeopardy.
Right. But the thing is, they can physically go to prison for letting stuff like that out. That is against the law for them to do that. So I mean, I'm not saying that they didn't do it because people does it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying whoever put it, but people lie. My God, I've never seen until I started YouTube, my eyes has opened up about people just making up random lies about things.
And for what? Why would they? I mean, this is like
Some people just believe their own lies or they live in their own little fantasy or something.
Oh, the hypocritical.
Or they might feel like they're a psychic.
Or is it
or something.
pathological? No, pathological is the ones that believe their own lies.
Yeah, there's all kinds of liars. There's the kind that lies to be deceitful. There's people that live in their own little lying world. There's what's it?
I can't understand why people are so damn mean.
They're
Like,
just it's the devil in them. The devil.
That's why I'm always like, yo, I tell them all the time whenever somebody comes after me like that, I'm like, put yourself in their position, walk in their shoes one day. I always look outside of the box. Because if you're just looking inside of the box, that shows you how
Yeah.
that shows you how close-minded you are. Like you're only listening to what people say.
Right, right. Well, you know, it's a crazy world out here in the YouTube street.
That woman is a trip.
Auntie Sherry never settles down.
We love Auntie Sherry.
She's a trip.
We
She's
love her.
She's the wildest woman
on YouTube.
No doubt about that.
She's my animal spirit.
She has got more energy than I
Well,
ever thought about having.
I got so exhausted with true crime that I started doing paranormal nights on my channel.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be able to
well,
sleep.
Dolly does that
Look, I've got
sometimes.
on makeup.
I do it every
Hell, I'm
Friday
gonna
and
have her do some
In
damn
my eyes.
Sasquatch get out of this true crime myself.
I couldn't put
You,
on the mascara
I
because
I
there's
We're
follow
gonna
something
chase some
wrong.
Sasquatches down in
It's about
Kentucky,
30
Christine.
years old.
I
No.
I follow
Another
two
human messed with
paranormal channels, so I promote their premieres for them.
Uh-huh.
So I do it every Friday and Saturday night. And
Is it fun for you?
it really does. It relaxes you, and it's so funny to watch these guys. They've been doing it
Uh-huh.
for so long, and just their reactions.
It's funny.
It's just so funny. Like it
Sure
does.
is.
I love it. I love it. I don't know. I'm not saying I necessarily believe in it. I believe
No,
there's
I
something
don't either.
out there on the other side, but
I
I just
think it's
don't.
evil.
I
They're
just
dealing
don't.
with the devil.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I just sometimes I just look at it. I'm like laughing at it. I'm like, I don't
It's funny.
necessarily believe what's going on. It's just
Yeah.
more or less about the people that are doing it, not what they're doing.
Yeah.
But
It's fun to be scared in a way. I mean, it's scary stuff, and people
and I
get
just
into
yeah, I was supposed to go to bed right after my live tonight because that's what I did tonight. I did a double feature of it tonight, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, I'm going to bed, and then they were like, oh, Don's on shares, so I went over there, and they're like, oh no, Candace is over there over on Daisy, so I was like, okay, I'm leaving. Bye. I didn't even say nothing. I just popped over here, and I was like, damn it.
Well, she never did come up tonight. She was in chat. But she was in chat for a little while, but she didn't come up. But we talked to her all the time
Only way
before.
I get to talk to her is if she's on your panel. Like that one time I came over here and talked, she was
Yeah.
here. But
Yeah.
like I talk to Don quite often on Messenger.
Uh-huh.
Like nothing. You know, I'm not gonna ask a whole bunch of questions. I'll tell you guys that till I'm blue in the face because that's true.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
don't ask. I mainly am concerned about their well-being.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm always asking them that. Like, how are you guys doing? Are you working? Because my husband's like, hell, if he's not working, tell him to come down here. He's like, if he's not working, tell him to come down here. We got plenty of drywall to do. My husband
I'm
hates to do it.
very proud of them.
My
I'm very,
husband
very
hates
proud of
drywall.
them. But I think that they want to be down there closer to his family and stuff. I think that's why they're down there, you know.
And I don't blame them. I really
Yeah,
don't.
they're doing actually pretty good down there.
That's what I told people. I said, I don't blame him if he does sell that property.
Yeah.
Take that money you
I
get
don't
from
know
that
if
property
they're
and buy
doing or
more
not.
property.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
I don't
That's what
know.
I keep trying to tell him. I'm
I'm
like,
sure he can buy it from them.
I'm like,
She
sell
wants to
your
move
property,
closer.
and then you can buy something up there by your daughter.
If the owner
I don't know. You know, they're probably just taking it day by day right now and living, you know, the best they can. And that's
I
all
really,
they can do. That's all you can do.
wish they'd stay off the problematic channels.
Well, Don is gonna. He wants to get the word out there. That he
And I
wants to.
and I understand the bigger channels, even if they are problematic. Yes, they have
Yeah.
a lot of people.
I,
But
to be honest with you, I would rather see him on shares than I would any of the other channels.
some of them channels he goes into are just so damn hateful to him. And
I
then
know. Like last night was bad. I mean, it was bad. But you know, Don's his own person, so he, you know, he thinks what's best, and he was calm last night on there and everything. So, but I was glad that he was on shares because him and Cher does have a friendship, a long term. So I would rather see him on shares than I would any of the others.
Miss Daisy, I will Facebook message you my thought on that. Honestly, because I was a mod for Cher too for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I don't really have anything against Cher. I mean,
no, I like Cher as a
she's
person.
never really come after me like other people. She could have. She really could have come after me bad, and she never has.
And
And I
actually,
really
she took up
appreciate
for us
that.
when we were doing the rose thing. She's the only
Yes,
one who
she
took up
did.
for us.
Yeah, I know other people may have problems, but a lot of people have problems with me too. But I have to say, for her to be so close to Donna Candace at one time, and then she never did come after us like other
But see,
creators have.
and no matter what, she did
Hey,
do the
hey.
same thing. She did do the same thing them other channels did.
Well, I
She
just
did.
feel like
She
they
flipped on
have.
them just like Benny flipped, just like the rest of them flipped.
Well,
Why
I
did
don't
Benny
know.
flip? Why did Benny flip?
Mm.
Did
I
he
don't know.
always feel that way, or was something happen that made him flip?
From my see, okay, so me being a mod for him, I wasn't as close as the other mods for
Yeah.
him. So I don't know. I didn't get into all of that.
I think Benny's
Me
back
and
and
Benny,
forth. I don't think
me
he
and
really
Benny,
gets on
well,
a
him,
Candace.
well, him and Don are still talking. Don told me
They're
that
still
today.
friends, yeah.
Um, and I don't
And I
have
don't
nothing.
have anything against them,
I
Benny.
don't have nothing against Benny. I hope.
Even though he calls me Dumpster Diving Daisy all the time.
I wish nothing but the best for Benny. I really do. I wish
Yeah.
nothing but the best for any creator out here trying to do this because
Yeah.
it is hard. It is
Yeah.
hard.
I
Trying.
do think that Benny hurt Candace, though. I really feel like he hurt Candace. That for sure.
He did. He did, and
Candace
I
trusted him.
I don't know if, and that's what I don't know if that was all planned or not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I want to say it was, but I don't know because I wasn't close like that with them. I
Yeah.
was his mod, yes, but like I wasn't one of the mods that went, and I was just like there. Like they got mad at me when they brought me into another chat to protect Benny from what they were saying, and then people got mad at me for it. I'm like, what the hell? You guys sent me in there.
Yeah. Well,
And so I feel like it was planned for me not to be a mod no more, and
I
instead of
know.
just do something.
I know a lot of people has hurt Candace from the beginning, but I don't know. I think she's at at her hotel room with Don.
Oh, I hope he does, innocent. That picture is beautiful.
Who drawed it?
One of Benny's friends. I can't remember who it was, but I remember he did an unboxing, and they sent him a bunch of things of Summer and stuff.
I do kind of feel like Benny kind of is the reason why people look down on Candace so
Yeah,
much.
you were mods at the same time, innocent. I don't have nothing against Benny. I really don't. Like I said, I wish
I don't
nothing but
either, but he
I
has hurt.
don't like what he did, and if just because I'm a mod for somebody doesn't mean I have to like what they're
Some of
doing.
what they do. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like I mainly was a mod just to watch the chat and drop links. I didn't get involved in all of that stuff, and I got
Yeah.
really upset when he flipped on Candace because I was like, "What in the hell?"
Yeah, I know. I know.
It affected me really bad.
But why
Yeah.
do you think he flipped? Why do you think he
I
flipped?
don't know.
I really don't know. I don't know what happened.
You get over it, honey.
That's like you. I mean that I don't know. I really don't know what happened there. All I know is that he was good with her one day, and the very next day it was
everything was fine.
There was so many lies put out about Candace
There's
at that
something
time.
about a stupid phone that I think it started over, but I think it had more to do with just the phone.
Is it
But
the
that's
one that
what-
he had?
yeah.
Oh.
Did Ziggy the Creator shut her whole channel down?
I don't know. Last time I heard she was doing tarot.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, she named herself Empress Ziggy.
Oh no, that's not
Or
good at all.
high priestess, empress. I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I never followed Ziggy. Like, I mean, I was sub to
I
her, but
didn't
I didn't
really a whole
follow
lot either. I
after
mean,
the bone.
we
After
had those.
that bone incident, I didn't have nothing to do with her. I met her though last year.
Right, Wisconsin mama. Yeah,
I met
well, she went crazy on me over a couple things, and me and her had a little quarreling, but then we kind of made up a little bit. But I never did really follow her a whole lot. But I don't have anything against her. You know, I just
Wisconsin mama said, "Why did PG flip on you?"
And guess what? Miss
well,
Daisy,
that's a good question, Wisconsin mama.
Because
I think
Don
we all know the answer to that one.
Daisy's coming to
Because
my
me and
house.
Candace is friends. That's why.
She can bring
it would be
But
fine if you were just friends with Don,
Miss
but you're
Daisy.
friends
I
with
don't
Candace.
know. I don't think so. I think it would. It just. I think
Oh,
it's
that's
both
that
ways.
jealousy part.
I think it's both ways. But I'm gonna try to not fuss with her because I don't want to fuss with
It
her
don't
anymore.
make no sense because it's just why keep it going?
I can't handle it anymore. Like I told
Just let it.
Christina earlier, we just
Let her
need
be.
to,
Let her do her
focus
thing.
on our channels or on the
Exactly.
channel and
Let her
uh,
do her thing and
let
say what she's
everyone,
gonna say.
because there's a lot more than just her that's coming after us, and I don't even care. I told people, I mean, I'd rather people not send me nothing because I don't want to watch it because I don't care. They can do their thing, and if people over there supports them, then they're not for me. Obviously,
Miss
they're not the
Daisy, the
same
only
people
thing I ever send you
that
is
I care about and
motivational.
love.
The only thing I ever send you is something motivational, and you don't watch it, so therefore you don't get motivated.
T-shirt, you sent me lots of motivation. 563,430 million calls and voicemails.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
T-shirt. Uh, yes, Empress is a
You know
whole.
what, Jay? You might be right. You might be right because that was about the time.
She needs my help so much.
I mean, he got mad at her for talking to Ernie, but I really think it had more to do with the phones.
Who got mad at her for talking to Ernie?
BK. He
Oh
said
yeah.
that's why he flipped on her is because of Ernie.
Well, her and Ernie are still friends. Like he comes up here and talks to her. They're friends. They're not on bad terms. Neither is Don. Don come up here the other night and talked to Ernie up on panel.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk bad about any of the creators, but the Scooby Boo troop really needs to leave them alone.
Who?
The Scooby Boob troop.
What's that?
BHB, MGL, JLR.
Oh yeah, I don't think BHB bothers them anymore. I think it's just GLR that
She said
bothers
she still
them.
talks to him occasionally.
Oh, she does? I didn't know.
BHB, yeah. Because that's
Oh,
how she knew about the $10,000 thing.
oh, I didn't know that. I don't think she talks to Candace. I think maybe she talks to Don. Don talks to everybody.
That's what I
He
was gonna say.
really
Don
does.
talks to everybody, and Candace is very quiet.
Everybody. Yeah.
I will leave you.
Don talks to everyone.
Yeah, he talked to that one lady that called at 2 o'clock in the morning, and he woke up out of his sleep to answer the phone, and we're like, Don, just don't answer
She
the phone.
called crying. And she kept aggravating Candace, and Candace is like, "Lady, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Can you call?" Candace was really being nice because it was like 2 in the morning. This woman was crying, and then when Candace hung up, she texted Candace's mom and told Candace's mom that Candace is guilty of hurting Summer and gonna go to jail or something. I don't remember all that. But then after Candace was so mad, after that, she texted Don that morning again.
Yeah.
Crazy people. Crazy people.
Well, and she said he said that she apologized because she had been drinking that night.
Oh,
Like that's no excuse to
Candace was
text her
trying to be
grandma.
so
Innocent.
so nice to her. I
I'm
would
trying
have
to figure
not
out
been
what
nice
she's
to her.
talking about. Dippy, can you remember the Scooby Doo lady? What was her name? Are you talking about the lady that I was streaming that couple times because she kept saying that
Social butterfly and Candace's mother.
she was saying something about bones being on the bookcases and
Right? Sugar boo boo.
Benny was a machine and he had fake teeth and
What?
but
Dippy,
that's
can you
that's the
remember?
Wicca lady. Yeah, she belongs in the Scooby Boob trip too.
Oh,
Well,
is that the
they
lady
have
that
had real crazy
that's the
people.
lady that is that the same lady that was talking that like she was Summer?
No. This
Yeah,
one
that's the one that was
that
talking.
believes that there's like children buried all over the
Yes,
hill.
that's her. That's her.
Oh, okay. I've never heard her say something about
That's
talking.
the one that believes that the children transport through the electric lines down to the bottom of the
Yeah, that's her.
yeah,
The
and
crazy
then
lady.
the trucks
Cray
that pull
cray.
in. Yeah, the trucks that pull in. There's like a underground holding tank, and the trucks pull in and they put the kids in these trucks and then they
Right.
haul them off.
Okay, let me tell you something. Have you
I'm
That
like, oh my gosh, lady, do you not know that you cannot physically transform yourself down the power lines into a holding tank? There's no way.
these people are crazy.
Oh my god. I don't know if I
Crazy.
still have the video if I deleted them or not, but I did a few videos on her and this lady, she's beyond crazy. Like she's
Yeah,
beyond
there's a lot of them.
she's really like I don't know. She did a couple of lives on me for streaming her, saying that I was bullying her, and I'm like, I never said nothing to you.
Like literally, this woman
Crazy.
one minute was acting like she was Summer, and then she was acting just crazy, crazy.
Oh no, I don't know who you're talking about, sweetheart.
Did you hear about the woman that drove from Michigan all the way down to their house and busted in the door and said they
Oh
needed?
yeah.
Wasn't that crazy? That is crazy.
And that right there, that's one reason right there why I would not want to be living in that house.
Exactly.
Mm.
Oh, we were
That
worried.
Ooh, that's
it
scary. And
gets a bag full of
well, I'll be honest with you, Candace has told
thrown
it
on
up
her
here.
in her yard. Like people do like the most nastiest things.
The night that the night that the night well the night before Easter, Candace had a horrific dream. She told about it. And she woke up and her legs were scratched. She had a dream. She had two bad dreams actually. And so when she came to my house, she asked could she stay all night. And I was like, yeah. And Selah did said a prayer over her and she slept like a baby here. She did. She slept like a baby. And she didn't have no more bad dreams. And then she went to be with Don. And I was so happy about her
Mhm.
going down there and being with Don because
We
I
were
felt
worried about her.
she didn't
Yeah,
need to be alone up there at that house.
her safety.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
think
can't
she,
believe how everybody fit about her being at your house.
I know. I don't care what
Oh
people
my
think.
god. And then they were
I
taking
wonder
pictures
again. Wanted to.
talking about that it wasn't really her. And I'm like, that is her.
What?
Candace, huh?
Yeah.
They
Like
said that it wasn't really
the
Candace
cow.
at her house. It sure was.
That's what I said. I was like, do y'all not know what she looks like?
No.
Candace was the sweetest thing here. She was so kind and sweet. She drunk Mountain Dew. She loved that roast we made, and she hung out with me. She wanted to do a little bit of a live. We did a short live, and she. I went to bed, and she stayed in there in the living room and watched TV and went to sleep and slept like a baby and got up that morning and she went to be with Dawn after that, and I was glad I didn't want her going there by herself back at that house again by herself.
No.
But Candace, no, y'all, she's not. She didn't. No.
And she's little, you all. You don't realize she's only 5'2", or not
Yeah.
5'2". Is she 5'4"?
I'm
She's
still
a
shorter
little
than
bit
her.
taller. Yeah, she's a little. She's not that short,
I thought
but
she was like 5'5", 5'6". But
she
I'm
loves
like
it here.
4'11". I'm like 4'11", 5'1" at the most.
She absolutely loved it here.
I'm tiny.
Really?
Yep, I'm like
I'm
between
5'5".
4'11" and 5'1". I'm no
Five.
taller than 5'1", and I think I'm losing height actually.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, people's perception of, oh, Candace is this bad person and she's a monster. No, not at
No,
all.
you guys want to know some monsters? Look up Letitia Stout. Look up Lori Daybell.
Mhm.
Jacqueline West. Look up Megan Boswell. Look up them monsters. They're
Yeah,
monsters.
Megan had a smile on her face the whole time she was doing interviews. She was playing, please.
She's possessed. That lady
She,
is possessed.
yeah. Well, you can see the dark eyes in all of them. I knew from the minute I seen that little Quentin Simon's mama that she yeah.
I don't know. I kind of had an iffy on her. I really
Me
did.
too.
Like, I
Mhm.
felt like it had more to do with the boyfriend than her. Because like
I
she
don't
didn't
know.
leave. She was right there. She was waiting. She didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She was
I
home.
wonder why the boyfriend
But
never got the baby. He didn't get the baby, did he?
no,
Her
he's
aunt
here.
got the baby.
He lives he lives about 30 to 45 minutes from me.
But he never got his daughter.
Next
I
county
wonder
over.
why about that. I wonder about that.
His mom went down there to get him. Why didn't she try to get the baby then?
Yeah.
Yeah, his mom had more rights because
they were talking about yeah, they were talking about that they were going to get custody of her, and the Lilani's mom's never going to see the baby, and this and that. Why didn't you go get her the day that you went down there to get your son then?
Right.
You know, he wasn't supposed to leave state, but you took him out of state.
Yeah, I wonder if police don't have him on the sus list.
He's not.
He had to have known something. Unless he spilled the beans on her.
Yeah,
He
that's it. He turned state's witness.
Yeah. Same thing with Harmony Montgomery's stepmom. She did the same thing and told that Adam had.
He's going to trial, matter of fact, November.
Who? Adam?
October or November, yep. October or November.
I'm going to cover that trial. And I know that my ex-mod Bashley is because she lives close to there. But
if they televise it.
Oh, I know.
It could be just like the West and Daybells. Either audio or nothing.
Oh. Well, I know this much. When they took that refrigerator out in a biohazard bag, I knew that there was something in that refrigerator. And then they took the floors up. I think he tried to flush the baby down the drain. That's what I think he did.
Well, they not too long ago they checked some marshy land not far from that apartment too. So they're still looking. They're still searching for her.
Who? Harmony?
Yep.
They know she's deceased, though. They found biological evidence.
They do know that, but
yeah,
they're still searching for her remains. Just like the West Boys, they know that they're gone, but they haven't found their bodies.
I believe they found biological evidence on Monkey too, little Monkey Vaughn. That's why they're so confident that he's deceased.
Yeah, I talked to Trixie not too long ago, and she was telling me because she still talks to Brandy every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brandy come in here and said that they cadaver dogs picked up in that Brandon's backyard in Idaho, or not Idaho, South Dakota. That they picked up the cadaver dogs picked up in the backyard of his mom's home.
I'm sorry, baby.
So I don't know if they collected anything from there, but I don't know. She was upset. Brandy was pretty upset. That's why I don't like to go into details about Monkey's case because I never know when she's, listening, and I don't want to say
But
anything.
honestly, that's one case that I never really covered. I talk about it every now and then, but I've never really covered because
Well,
I've been waiting for her to come over and talk to me like she was supposed to, but she never came over, so I
They
never.
always wait. Yeah, she stays over on other people's channels a lot. Some of her friends,
Bigger
but every
channels.
once in a while she'll pop in on me and say hi to everybody. But Brandy's just she's
I mean, I
broke.
have talked about him, but I haven't went into detail with the case because I really don't. I know like the beginning of it, and that's it. And then I know about what they found or that they were searching that backyard, and now I'm pretty pissed that they allowed that woman to walk.
I know, but I think that's a planned thing that they got. But Brandy, she come up on my panel before she did a lot of other channels
Yeah.
and told everything, and
Because we
she's
were
been
still,
a lot of
we
people
were
blame
still
her and
together
Tyler.
when you first interviewed her. I was there that night.
Oh,
The first
okay.
time.
Yeah.
We were
Trixie
still,
brought her on there.
yeah, we were still close then.
Yeah.
I feel like you got your 1K and your hours and stuff and everything just changed, and then people got in your ear and started telling you a bunch of hoopla, and you just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I actually was pro Don and Candace when I first started. And when I was just doing videos, and then I got on the lives and started,
Oh, don't let her
listening.
go there. Don't let her tell you that. She was pro Don and Candace for a while we did lives together.
Yeah,
It
I
was up
was.
to 1K. When she got 1K, that's when everything
I
started.
guess I started going along with the rumor mills and just went with the flow.
Yeah,
And
and I tried my hardest to stop her from listening to all of
you
that. But she
did.
did not want to hear it.
You
Not
did.
want to hear it. I tried.
And well, I always felt convicted though, even though I did turn against them. I always felt convicted about it, and now I know why. Um, but it's let me tell you something. You learn something every day on YouTube. It's a learning process. And true crime is probably the worst thing you could go into because
You
I
know
feel
what?
like YouTube limits our views and limits our sub counts, and that's what I feel.
You know what though? We did have okay, so before you actually started lives, um, I had my channel way before I even started doing lives. My channel came out in February of
Uh-huh.
2021. So I was in the community for a while. It wasn't really that bad until the people from the drama community started coming over here and doing it.
Really?
That's when we started getting and it makes all of the ones that are actually out here covering true crime.
Yeah.
It makes us all look bad too because of the way the drama community.
It's really so
I've
bad.
had my channel for 10 years. 10 years. And I'm telling you now, I've never seen anything like this.
No, me and my husband shared his YouTube channel before I made mine. So I've been in here a long, long time. Like I followed Benny before with his very, very first channel before it got took down.
Did you follow him when he did the West Boys? Was it the West Boys or that other boy?
Cash Gannon.
Okay. Was it as bad as what Summers was?
Yeah,
Or worse?
a little bit worse.
Really? Wow.
From what like I didn't find it that bad. Like, I mean, I guess because I was blinded by what I felt and how I looked at him. But I guess now looking back, yeah,
I always say Don and Dudley went on. Don and Dudley went on Cher's channel and had a little talk, and it got a little wild. But I live streamed it, so you can either go on Cher's and watch it, or you can rewind back on here. either way, but it was pretty good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Dipsy. Dippy, I mean. What did I say? Dippy, not Dipsy. Sorry.
Always calls me Dipsy. I'm good. You're good.
I don't know why I said
You got everybody calling me Dipsy. It's better than calling me Dipey. So I mean,
You know, I don't think I have any more mods that I first started with. I don't think I have any of the first ones left. They all went their own directions.
yeah, Hilton's still with me.
I've
Miss
had
Hilton.
I've had mods. Oh, they've done it. Some of them are. Well, maybe JJ was my first one. I've had him, but some in the past is like Christine's been with me, but I don't think she's modded for me as long. But
What happened
like
to Sunshine or whatever her name was?
she turned on me. They all started. Jesse's been with me for a while. Jesse's been here for a while, but they wanted to do their own channels, and yeah, just
The
all of
only
them.
one I really remember is Innocent and Trixie and Sunshine. Well, Hilton was your mod in the beginning. She's over with me. Miss Hilton.
Oh, I've not seen her in forever.
She still comes over to. She's still a mod on my channel.
Oh, okay.
She comes in every now and then. She's not in it. She's not in so much anymore, but she was actually in the other day.
It's just hard to remember. It's been over a year ago since all that happened.
I've still got.
You're welcome. Always.
Most of my mods that I have now are still from day one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've got some good ones in here now, so I'm pleased with the ones I got.
I love my mods. My mod. Yeah, neither do mine. Mine do not play when it comes.
I appreciate them so much because they take time out of their day to come over here and help me ramble on for 3 or 4 hours at a time.
But see, your channel keeps going and it's constantly going, so the hours go by fast. You don't even realize it sometimes.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of drama over here lately. We have had some.
I can't. Knock on wood, I don't have that on my channel.
You can't get away from it.
I'm glad. I'm good. I've been ducking and diving.
I think this time last year we was fussing back and forth with PG. I don't know, y'all.
Innocent's one of my mods.
I know. I seen that. I was like, but I'd rather him be on shares than them other channels. Because them other channels bash the hell out of us. Like,
I'm kind of with you always. I really am, because I just feel like the ones that did them wrong in the beginning, and I give them props for going back on them channels and being decent to them, because they sure the heck didn't think about their feelings when they did what they did to them.
I was a little bit upset, but I understand why now. When Don went on Nana's last night and then tried to talk to Common Sense Girl, because she is bashing us horrible. And
that girl. And it's so funny because she thinks she knows everything. I'm like, how do you know more than the family knows? How do you know more than they know? You don't.
I don't know, but she bashed Christine. She made a click video on Christine and everything. And
I don't. I just know her from being a mod. I'm a mod on Nana's channel. Well, see, I'm a mod on Nana's channel. That I know her from being over there, but I don't know her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just see her post all the time, and it drives me nuts. I kind of went off on her when I was in the hospital. I was so doped one night, and I went off on her.
I don't watch her. I don't know if she bashes us or not, but I know that that Common Sense woman did, and it really upset me.
I went on her post and said some shit.
This was allowed to play on his roof.
That wasn't. I was so. I felt so bad after I did it, but
maybe Laura Jean. I'm not for sure. I don't know, but see, like people says, oh well, Daisy Cows in it for clicks and
What
views.
do y'all
But
think
when
about
Don comes over here, nobody comes over here and watches them. You don't hardly have the people
Okay.
that other people get. They
I
don't
gotta
come in.
answer. I gotta answer a question. Can I answer a question?
Yeah.
It says, what do y'all think about DW saying S was allowed to play on the roof? He didn't say she was allowed to play on the roof. He said they would go up there and sit and look at the view. And yes, he did let her go up there that one time, but her brothers were with her. It wasn't her by
Ooh, that's
herself.
high though. That's kind of high, but
I mean, it is. But if you look from where she was standing, it's right there by where the awning for the front porch is.
yeah,
I mean, I used to get up on the roofs all the time.
Yeah.
My daughter, when she was 2, climbed up on the top of my roof. My dad had the ladder out against the house, and she went climbing up there, had a hammer in her hand, ready to work.
She was a
So I
tomboy.
mean, like, I didn't let her play up there. I was going crazy looking for her. I didn't know where she was.
I just
Until the
think it's
neighbors that
really,
look above you.
I just really think it's really weird that Dudley was there the day before Summer went missing. Candace said that she saw him looking at Summer in a weird way, and the next day Summer goes missing, and now we find out he was on the meth and stuff, and it just makes you wonder. There's a motive there. There's opportunity there.
And it makes you
I don't
wonder.
know. It just really bothers me about that. The way he acted tonight on that panel over there, I don't know.
Yeah, he was acting a little bit more. I mean, compared to what Don, I mean, we all know how Don could have reacted to the way he was reacting. And he didn't. He was basically laughing it off. Like, dude, like,
Daisy, you want to get that, or you want me to get
he
it?
was going off for no reason. Like,
What
he
is
could just been calm and
You go
just
get
like
Candace is calling.
Oh, hang on, it's Candace.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get
Me and
it if you
Dippy
don't
and
care.
Sherry will hold the fort down.
Okay, hang on just a second.
We'll
I don't know if
we
you can
hold the
hear
fort
this.
down, won't we?
Yeah, hang on just a second, y'all.
We can hear you, Daisy.
Okay,
Second.
then hush then.
Wait, I gotta find my live stream.
Don't speak to me again.
We can hear you, Daisy. Put your thing on mute. Daisy.
Christine what to do. She doesn't know. Look.
yeah,
Daisy
like
Cow.
PG did. PG did that stuff that other day, and that made me so mad when she kept saying when Don was talking to her about what he would do if he figured out who would ever happen to Summer or who did what to Summer. And he's like, and then he said something about the KILL word, and she's like, "What? You're gonna what?" And I was like, "You're doing that on purpose. Like you're doing that out of spite." He never said not one bit that she was gonna do that to her. He literally even said he wasn't gonna do that to her, and she still was like, "What? You're gonna do what to me? Why would you do that to me, man?" And everything is right. I mean, right? No, wrong.
Yeah, I know. You know, for this community to be a true crime community, you know, and we're supposed to be advocating for missing children and trying to, you know, we look up information and you know we try to figure out what's going on and all that stuff, but you know it's pretty much advocating and just trying to keep these kids' names out there. But for a community that's supposed to be advocating for, you know, exploited and missing or murdered children, the community is really, really divided.
Yep.
And you know, it's like, what are we arguing about?
That's
What's the point?
But that goes back to the drama community coming over here. That's why we're so divided, because the drama people are creating all the drama and the chaos, and it's splitting up the ones that really are on the true crime side. But
See, I can't think that way. I can't think like, let me twist somebody's words and create, you know what I mean?
Me either. I can't twist somebody's words to fit my narrative. I have my own narrative. Just like I can't use somebody else's content as mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it I do it with Don B all the time. I do it because I do it for fun. I don't do it out of hate or to bash him. I do it because sometimes he does have a view, not good outcome, but a good, like he starts out with it being good sometimes, and then he ends up being a dope. And then
yeah,
I don't know, like he did a live tonight. And this is the first live he's done in a while that I know of anyway. And that was because somebody went and told him that Don was on Cher's panel. Yes, Miss Sherry.
You're my dipstick.
what did she say?
I'm her dipstick.
Oh, well, I feel like the thing about everything is, I do, I will clip other people's stuff and then just kind of combine them together. But my channel is not monetized. I don't care if my channel's monetized or not. My whole purpose is to keep the kids' names out there, to keep the information flowing, to keep like everybody's mind still. Let's look at stuff. Let's see, maybe we missed something. It's not for clicks or views or anything like that. It's
mine
just,
isn't either.
to keep advocating for them.
Look, like I said, me and Daisy started at the same time. Look at how many subs she has compared to mine. I'm not even at 500. Not even at 500 yet. So if that tells you something, that I'm not for the clicks and the views.
Yeah.
I do it because I like to do it. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine.
Hey guys,
but that's because I'm not. My channel isn't just about missing kids.
Girls,
Mine is about all children.
Daisy, we can't hear you. We can barely hear you. You gotta turn yourself up. Nope, turn yourself up.
Okay. Can you
There
hear
you
me
go.
now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and end this live now, guys. I hate to run, but I gotta go. I've been on here almost 4 hours, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you all for coming up and everything.
Okay. All right.
Well, I
Bye, Dippy.
appreciate you.
Bye, Auntie Sherry.
I'll see everybody on Monday. Okay, join me
Bye. I
back
love y'all
Monday.
in chat.
After midnight tomorrow night, she'll be on.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
God bless. Thank you all for joining. Bye, Auntie Sherry. All right. I love y'all. I got to go. Bye. Oh, there you are. I'm trying to hang on.